to the almighty LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community. If you didn't know, now you know. What's up? What's up? What's up? Your boys in the building once again. KQKC popping off another live stream. It is Freaky Friday, baby. It is Freaky Friday. Yes, sir. And man, oh man, big news hit the airwaves. Big news hit the streets, baby. Yes, sir. Man, oh man, we're going to break that shit down. Wow. We're going to break it down. All right. And I know it's a lot of disappointments out there. I know it is. Yes, sir. All right. But hey, that's how boxing goes. All right. That's how boxing goes. Yes, sir. What's going on, Sheena? What's going on with you, sister? Popping on here, my family members. See, I don't have no fans. I got family. And then Sheena is one of my family members. And if you haven't hit the like button, you might as well hit it right now. All right. And make sure also, if you haven't joined the channel, go ahead and join right now. But if not, hey, we got the cash out. We got the super chat, baby. We got it all at KQKC. And I am going to open the phone lines up. If they ain't acting right, I'm going to open the panel up. Because I want to know. I want to know how you feel about what is taking place right now. But you know, KQ, oh, you know me, baby. I'm going to call balls and strikes. That's right. That's right. I'm going to call balls and strikes. And don't give no fuck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. You know, and a lot of people, you know, I see a lot of people giving everybody a hard time, this and that, you know. But, you know, yeah, it's fucked up because, you know, but it could have been done a long time ago. But we're going to break it down. And I'm going to break it down. I talked to a lot of people behind the scenes, front of the scenes, on the side of the scenes. And I'm basically going to go through what I know and what I was told. All right. And I'm going to share with you all. And normally a lot of things I don't. Just certain things that I think y'all might want to know. But, you know, y'all might want to know the whole nitty and fucking gritty of everything. That's what I think. You know, because we have been waiting a long goddamn time. And we do deserve a fucking explanation. That's what we deserve. We deserve an explanation. And you cannot tell me that this ain't one of the biggest fights could possibly have been right now in the sport of boxing. So, yeah, goddamn, you owe us a lot of explanations. All right? Now, is Earl Spence right? Or is he wrong? We could have had this fight back in what? November. Yes, we could have. But to the powers that be, we didn't. Now, I am KQKC, Boxing Network. First, let me get this out the way. First, let's see who all in the building first. Then I'm going to break this shit down to you. All right? And like I say, we could have had this fight a long time ago. Now, but you got to look at both sides of the motherfucking coin. You got to stop looking at the fights and look at the promoters, because that's what I believe. Okay, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna get into some text messages by none other than Terrence Crawford. All right. Oh yeah. KQ, you gonna bring the fire? I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, but KQ, you gonna bring the fire? Okay, let me bring it up some, baby. All right, there we go. All right, we got, Shane, wait a minute, it went back down on me. Okay, hold on. Boy, oh boy. Let me move my arm out the way first. Got this printer right here. Okay, now, okay, we got Keg up in here. Keg said, duck. He said, I hope this is going to be a fire live stream today. Do not miss it. Hey, I appreciate it, baby. Man, I appreciate it. Yes, sir. He said, okay, just checking. Yeah, you thought that, yeah, I saw you thought it was it was a misprint. I didn't mean PM. Fuck that. Crumb Juice, what's going on with you, baby? I ain't seen you in a while. All right, but glad you dropped on in. All right, Crumb Juice said Crawford is no longer a duck. He's a goose. Yes, we're going to get into it, okay? Yes, sir, we're going to get into it, but like I say, listen to KQKC call balls and strikes. Listen to me call it down the line, baby. All right? All right, Ray Patterson, what's going on with you, baby? Salute to you. All right, what's going on, the Keggy again in here, and we got Sway Jones in here, baby. What's going on, Sway? Salute to you, baby. All right, now all you guys that got renters. All right. And anybody coming here, especially Bud Crawford fans, all right, tell them kiss your ass and block them. All right. That's right. All right. I'm serious. All right. Juan Hernandez, what's going on with you, my brother, from a good mother? And we got my sister in here, family member Sheena is up in here. And who else we got up here? We got T-Dub. Oh, what's going on, T? How you feeling, baby? Long time. Yes, sir. Long time. No, see, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Knockdown 305. What it do? What it do? What it do? All right. We got Steve Austin in here. We talking about the $10 million man is up and cheer. All right. Salute to you, my brother. We got Eddie Buckley up in here. What's good with you, baby? What's good? Good afternoon to you. All right. Well, good morning to you, right? And over here, baby. All right. Edward Platts, what's happening? We got my sister, Cassandra, my queen, my love, my grace, my family member. All right. What's going on, sister? All right. Salute to you. All right, who else we got up here? We got my guy. That's my homie, baby, from Dallas, Texas. We talking about G5_game of the winning team, baby. All right, yes, sir. Make sure y'all subscribe to that brother. He be putting down some straight up game, baby. All right, they should call him the game. Wow. Edgar Chavez, what's going on with you, E? How you feel, man? All right. Okay, it jumped on me for a minute. Let me go back. Back. All right. Okay. Well, stop at G5. Okay. Shannon Sway. Okay. Cassandra, well, left off Edgar. Okay. Monica, what's going on, Monica? Salute to you. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, Monica, man, they could not get it last night, Monica, and Blue Blood Sports. All right. They just weren't listening. All right. But salute to you, Monica. All right, salute to you. And what's going on, G5 Game? And that Chad. Ow. Oh, yes, sir. What's going on with you? All right, G5K said, cook this shit up, OG. We need some answers for Bud. Oh, yeah, we do. You know, and I'm going to explain it to you. All right, yes, sir. All right, Boxing Man. What's going on, Boxing Man and Fan and Caleb, everything. All right, what's going on, Boxing Man? What's going on with you, baby? All right, Box Dog. What's going on, Boss Dog in the building? All right, what's going on, Jay? James in the building. That's another family member. Yes, sir. What's going on with you, James? Wow. You damn right. G-Man, what's going on with you, baby? How you feel, G-Man TV? What's going on with you? All right, salute to you. We got Bruce Gads, boxing, jazz, and more babies up in here. All right, what's going on, G-Co? All right, salute to you, man. All right, we got Jeff Sperry is up in here. What's going on, Jeff? Salute to you. All right, we got my man. Yes, sir, my left and right man. Yes, sir, we talking about Ricky E245. It's up in here. What's up, Rick? Hey, you send me an email, but the video wouldn't show. I don't know why. But I don't know what video it was. All right, so it didn't show the last one you sent. Okay, on the Comcast.net. All right, so just let you know. All right, so all right. Who else we got up in here? All right, yes sir. Okay, we got Teach. Teach is up in here. What's going on, Teach? I see you. What's going on with you, man? How you feel? Okay. All right. Well, that's what we got thus far. All right. I don't know 78 on or not, still on or not, but I talked to him earlier. Oh, god damn, my back is itching. You know, I know when motherfuckers want to get out the shower, they got to do all that shit. What's going on, Mass Arm? What's going on, baby? And that Chad. Ow. He said, OG, I told you Bud was a hoe. But you know, I'm gonna shoot it straight, baby. I'm gonna shoot it straight just like that. You know, you take it how you want to take it, but I'm just gonna keep it straight up like that. And like I said before, and hey, I appreciate that support, Mass Arms. All right, appreciate it. And you know what? I just want to say I appreciate everyone that joined the channel too. Okay, I want to thank you all for doing that. All right, because, like I say, next year, well, 2023, I wanted to be doing some things like giveaways, pay-per-view giveaways. I did do that, and we didn't even have joined the channel. But now that we do, you all going to reap the benefits of it. All right. Emmanuel Pedigree, what's going on, little Rick? I'm talking about from the south side of Houston. I'm talking about quick, what's going on, my queen, my love, my grace. What's going on with you? Xavier, what's going on with you? I lost all respect for Bud. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, let's break it down. All right. Now, like I said, I talked to people that behind the scenes. You know who I know. I'm not talking about Ronnie Shields. He's not behind the scene. But Samson is. Yeah. Him and Al is just like this. Now, I said yesterday in on my live stream that Team Crawford sent a contract for the third time, 1, 2, 3, revised, just to please Terrence Crawford. Earl Spence wanted this fight, and Terrence Crawford wanted this fight. But Terrence Crawford didn't want to accept the money that it was giving him. He didn't want to accept that he is the B-side, which he is, which he no he is. So Earl, on the last contract they sent out, give him what he wants. All right? Give him what he wants. Now, Earl Spence told you all that it's not up to him. It's up to the suits. He said, let the suits take care of it, right? Now, Terrence Crawford, that wasn't good enough for him. Now, we are talking about a man that former promoter, Bob Aaron, has said that he is hard to deal with. And now it's starting to come true. Now, I don't know what they offer him, but I do know this. His nephew came out. Now, you could call him a lie or whoever a lie, but his nephew, his own nephew that be with him all the time, said, no, that's not true. It was a guaranteed up front. But that wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough. So he wants to see the books. He wants to see the books. Now, why did Terrence Crawford want to see the books, y'all? Because he want to know, is he guaranteed that back end money? Now, do you actually think that he wasn't going to get that money when this is potentially the biggest fight in the sport of boxing right now? And of course, the suits, Al Heyman, say, hold on, dude. Wait a minute. You calling us a lie? If we say we're going to pay your ass, we're going to pay you. But see, that's what happens when you have other people in your ear. You see? That's what happens when you have other people in your ear. So therefore, Terrence Crawford feels that I'm not getting paid what I'm worth. Because in his mind, he makes up 50% of this big mega fight. Which, that was his starting point. You see? Now, Spence, in the text message I'm about to show you from Terrence Crawford, Spence went quiet. Because Spence said, let them handle it. But Terrence had a problem with that. Yeah, I'm going to show you why. He had a problem with it. He had a problem with that. Because he feels that Earl Spence should go in there and tell them, give him this and that. He can't do that. But he did say, hey, look, you know what? Give that motherfucker what he wants. Well, I don't know if he said that or not. But that's basically probably how he felt. Because Earl Spence said we could have fought in November. Now keep this in mind. He agreed, this ain't my words. He agreed to everything on that contract, that second contract. Not my words. No. So, in the sport of boxing, people don't want to get broke and paying somebody what they're not worth. Now, look at the zone. Canelo supposed to be the face of boxing. They lost millions on that Triple G fight. So, Al Heyman going to pay you what you're worth. And that 3 belts to 1. Now, Terence Crawford, on a business sense, he believes that if I go somewhere else, I'm my own promoter, I'm my own man, I don't have to split anything with nobody, and I'm getting paid what I'm worth. Now, keep in mind, this Black Prime TV, all right? This Black Prime TV, this Black Prime TV, it's a startup company, okay? It's a startup company, just like the Zone was. Remember how the Zone was? Now look at their asses. They went up on monthly fees. They went up yearly fees. They lost millions of dollars. Not only on Canelo, on everything. So what he did, oh shit. So what he did, he figured that, okay, I'm about to get $10 million. Y'all remember Mickey Bay? Y'all remember Mickey Bay and Tevin Farmer fight? Huh? Yeah. And enough people bought that shit. They couldn't fight because they didn't have enough money to pay the fighters. This is what's going to happen to Bud Crawford. Watch and see. Watch and see. Crumb Juice. What it do, baby? And that chat. Yes, sir. What's up, OG? He said Bud is a liar. Simply as that. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to get to that. He knew he did not want to fight. He played his fans, not us, who know who he really is. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. You know, who want their face broke? Who want their nose broke? Who want their eye broke? Now, of course, I feel you. I feel you. My man Ricky, what's going on, baby? I'm sorry, Mr. I'm trying to get to you too. Okay, all right. Okay, Ricky E245, baby, is up in here. What's going on? He said, in that super chat. Ow! He said, OG, the truth is the powers that be in boxing don't want to black versus black fight. AJ versus Wilder, Mal Charlo versus Andrade, Mel Charlo versus Hurd, and now Bud versus Spence. Yes, and to a certain extent. Okay? Yes, in a certain extent. But I can't say that, Ricky, because it was on the table for Bud. The contract was on the table. But him, now I don't know anybody in this year, but somebody was, because he wants to open the books. Now, he just want to see their pay-per-view numbers. He just want to see what they was doing. But I think, and this is me, in his mind, he didn't want this fucking fight. He didn't. So he was trying to find a way to get out of this bitch. And he found one. The Zone didn't want to touch him. Oh, you ain't going to top rank. PBC trying to throw you a bone. Can't go to Golden Boy because they're tied to what? The Zone. Now, let's get back into this, what Blue Blood was talking about last night about Stephen Espinosa. Yes, Stephen Espinosa did say that that we trying to make this fight this year. Yes, yes. But Bud made it so difficult that he had to come back and it changed everything. And that's when Earl said, give him what he wants. We'll fight in 2023. Just give him whatever, because Earl getting frustrated. Like you said, you seen the tweet. Hell, we could have fought in November. So, so Bud Crawford looking at, well, look, now, let me play devil advocate for a minute, all right? I got to play devil advocate, or I won't be honest with you all right? Or I won't be the singing OG. I won't be calling balls and strikes if I don't play advocate for you, all right? Now, Bud Crawford feels that he been inactive since he fought Sean Porter. Sure, he been in the ring. What's up, Joseph Townsend? What's going on with you, baby? What's going on with your Marvin Banks? What's going on with your Jelly Bean 42, baby? What's happening with you? What's going on with you? Now, Bud felt like, hey, look, I fought Sean Porter. I haven't fought in a while. Yeah, he been in the gym, but he haven't been under the bright lights. So I am not about to go in there and fight at Earl Spence, and I could potentially get my shit broke up. Now, that's his thinking. And this is also his thinking with Bo Mack in his ear and Tom, Dick, and Harry is in his ear. Well, man, you know what? You get way more than that. You get way more than that. So you find you a little company, a startup company. I think Blue Blood involved in it, so I'm not going to disrespect it, really, but it is a startup company, and that's where he went to. Well, he didn't have nowhere else to go. So that's why he went there. But also, he knew he was going to do this a long time ago. A long time ago. And this is the part I don't like. This is the part that got me fucked up. Because he knew that he was going to do this. He just kept stringing it along, because we all remember that they never did like PBC. We all know that. But he didn't have nowhere to go. And he thought PBC was going to give him all this goddamn money when he know damn well that he only had one belt and Earl has 3. Now, I got to play devil advocate one more time, baby. Now, the powers that be, and I'm talking about the suits. Now, Al Heyman never dealt with Bud before, but I have to admit, Bob said this shit. Now, I get on Pamper Bob all the time. Y'all know I do. But he's right. This motherfucker is hard to deal with. When have you ever known a fight to take this long? When have you ever known a contract to be sent back and forth 3 times? The last time, whatever you want, just sign the hoe. And what did you do? What I tell y'all yesterday? He did not answer. And what Spence say? Well, I think he ain't interested in fighting. Now, let me show you this text from him. Let me show y'all what he's saying. And Earl Spence, let me tell you again. He said, give them whatever he wants. Just send it to him. Then Team Spence said yesterday, oh, shit, that he's so quiet. Why is he so quiet? Why ain't nobody heard nothing from the lawyer? Why nobody ain't heard nothing from Team Spence? Team Crawford. Now, the bottom line is this. He knew he was going to get his ass tore up. He knew that all that shit that he was talking, you're going to have to back it up sooner or fucking later. It was getting very soon. Now, Bob Arum said a long time ago that this man is hard to deal with. Bob Arum said a long time ago, this man don't sell. Now, guess where he gonna have his fight at in December? Omaha, Nebraska. That's the only place he can sell. Now, all is not done. No. They still can come back and fight next year. But I don't think they will. It's just facts. He don't sell. See, Al Heyman, he's a lawyer too. He knows what a person's worth is. Sure, you could be number 1 or number 2 in the welterweight division. But Earl Spence has more belts. So you know his worth is. Terence Crawford got 1 belt. You know what his worth is. And a little bit more to make that fight. You know the fight was going to sell. Now he's fighting someone. I'm not going to call him a bum. But he has 29 and he got 3 losses with only 17 knockouts. This is a tune-up. That's all this shit is. Now, is he getting paid $10 million? Probably will be. It's a startup company. Now, a startup company, they throw money at you because they hope you succeed. That's what startup companies do. That's why they have so much money at the beginning. At the beginning. Now, is there room in the market for them? Don't know. But that's a big step down from Top Rank to Black Prime. And not only that, you have to purchase it, then purchase the fight. So basically, yes, Keggy, he cherry-picked. He cherry-picked. Why not say, well, you know what? I'm just going to fight one of my mandatory, or I'm fight Boots. All right, how about that? Or I'm fight someone else. Anyway, anybody. I'll fight Crawford. I mean Thurman. But see, Bud ain't stupid. He a long ways from stupid. And let me show you. All right. Now, this is from Mike Comprehender, and he's always been full of shit. Terence Crawford and David Anderson have signed contracts for a welterweight title fight on December 10th. And listen, Omaha, Nebraska. That's the only place he can sell. Now, Crawford told ESPN, I hardly doubt that, streaming service BLK Prime will offer the pay-per-view for $40. Yeah, but you got to buy the app. The apps, boy, I'm telling you. Now, let me keep going. Now, also, and this ain't it. This ain't all, baby. Come on. All right. Let me keep going a little bit. Now, he said, I was really looking forward to the Earl Spence fight. Crawford told ESPN. I started communicating with boxing manager Al Heyman and PBC back in June. And unfortunately, they represent a fighter in Earl Spence who didn't want the fight as bad as I did. If he didn't, he would have sent over 3 contracts. And the last one, he didn't say, well, I don't know if he said this. Let's be honest, you know, I got to keep it real. I don't know if he said this, but it sounds like that's how it went. Man, just give him what he wants so we could go ahead and schedule this fight and get this done. Now, they didn't have no fight date scheduled. They didn't have a chance to pretty much get into a date, promotions, and all that. Because guess who was the holdup? Bud Crawford was the holdup. Let's get that out the way right now. Yes, Bud Crawford was the holdup. He wasn't satisfied with none of the 3 contracts that was handed to his ass. I'm sorry. I got to call it like I see it. I told you I'll call balls and fucking strikes. Let's just get that out the way. That's what's the hold up. He was the hold up. Now, I get it. You've been out the ring for so long. You don't want to go in there with a puncher like Earl Spence. You don't want to go in there with an eye snatcher like Earl Spence. I get that. All right? I get that. But don't go all off on the rails from what you saying that Earl Spence didn't want to fight much as you did. Because if he didn't, oh, God damn it, if he didn't, he would have called you out in the ring and outside the ring. Now, if I'm wrong, please, somebody call in and tell me, God damn it. Now, let's go on. Let me see. I think he got some more. I think he said something else. I'm not for sure. Maybe, maybe not. I didn't even finish reading it. All right? So let's see what else he got to say. Now listen at this. Crawford will earn a career-high 8-figure payday for the fight, sources say. Now, listen at this. I agree to all their bullshit. Now, this is Terrence Crawford. This is angry Terrence Crawford. This is Terrence Crawford that's hard to work with. This is Terrence Crawford that don't sell. This is Terrence Crawford that has a chip on his fucking shoulder. This is Terrence Crawford, Letitia brother. I agree to all their bullshit. And they've been dragging their asses for months. Spence, see, now, oh, you agree to all the bullshit, right? And it says, wait a minute, somebody lying. If you agree to everything, then what's the problem? Why did Spence and Al had to send over 3 contracts? That don't sound like dragging my ass to you. I don't know. I might be wrong. But let's go on. And they've been dragging their asses for months. Spence was nowhere to be found while I was trying to make the deal. Because Spence say, leave it up to the suits. And guess what, Terrence? You ain't got a promoter. That's why. You had to drag your ass in there. You don't have a home, so you had to drag your ass in there. Now, he said, I explained to Al Heyman and Earl that I was going to fight before the end of the year. So that means to tell me that you already had it planned. That shows me that you said, regardless what y'all do or what we do, I'm going to fight hook or crook before the year's out. That's in your mind. Now, if you go through with it or not, still he had that in his mind. Now, you go in there, you're supposed to negotiate in good faith. Good faith. That's what you're supposed to do. And by the preponderance of the evidence, it don't look like he was doing it. I know I talk that lawyer shit too. Now, I explained to Al Heyman and Earl that, okay, since they want to continue to drag their ass, which it don't sound like to me, so somebody lying, I'm going to go fight another champion who actually has the balls to fight me. Oh, now you want to talk big shit since you got another fight. See how this works? Since you got another fight on the line, and you possibly won't fight Earl Spence ever, because Earl Spence is tired of the bullshit, probably move up. You still have a chance to fight him in 2023. So you go there and fight, another champion? No, he want a payday. And he got the balls to fight you. He just want to get a payday from your ass. That's all. And why you went all the way across the pond to fight somebody? Why don't you fight somebody over here? You're a free agent. Let me stay cool. Let me stay cool, calm, and fucking collective. You feel me? Now, I don't know if this is the end of it or not, or did he got some more shit to talk? I think that might be it. I don't know. Oh, no. Okay. Now, they're saying that David Anderson is a very tough task. Oh, y'all trying to build this motherfucker up. He's a very tough task, right? Okay. It's a very tough task. You know what? Get knocked out, bud. Get knocked the fuck out by nobody. Get knocked out. Go ahead. And I'm not going to call him a nobody. I'll take that back. Because he do have 29 wins and 3 losses. So that means 3 other people was better than him in no contest. And he only had 17 knockouts out of 30 damn fights damn near. But now, of course, he said that he's knocked out his last 6 opponents. Here I go, y'all. Here go KQ, baby. Here go KQ. Now, we got to look and see who was those 6 opponents. I told you. Resume shit. Fuck that. Let's see who the 6 opponents was. Y'all gonna hype this dude up all you want to. He is not Earl Spence Jr. out of Dallas, Texas. I'm sorry, he's not. Now, once I'm successful against Anderson, my plan is still the same. Whoop Earl Spence ass. Oh, big talk, guy. Oh, big talk. But don't get knocked out by David. David Avanesyan. Because you get knocked out, you be the last in motherfucking stock. If you take him out in the first round, you still going to be the laughing stock. That's just one fight I won't be calling y'all. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because it's bullshit. Now, let's see if that's it for his ass or he's still talking shit. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, baby, ain't it? It's amazing he didn't talk this way until he thought he would get the fight and thought he was going to get 50-50. You know, it's just amazing. He didn't want none of that smoke. Look at Earl. He didn't want none of that smoke. Oh, let me turn this off, shit, before I get a strike. All right? But he didn't want none of that smoke. I'm sorry. He just didn't want none of that smoke. That's all it is. That's all it is, baby. He just didn't want none of that smoke. And I'm sorry. I got to be honest. All right, Crump Juice once again. And that Ow. Yes, sir. Crump Juice said, man, OG, we know Bloodline. Look at how many stories came out of their camp. Right. What Earl do? Ain't nothing came out of Spence camp. They let things play out. Then here they come, especially fat ass. We talking about Brian McIntyre. So many lies. I don't care, and I'm not going to mention no names. I don't care how you trying to shine it up. I don't care how you try to make it sound so, it's so political, and it's boxing, and that's just boxing. You know, I don't want to hear all that bullshit. No, I understand. It's not up to the fighters, because Earl Spence don't sign his check. I get that. I understand that. But then again, you have to understand who Bud Crawford is. In some people's eyes, he is #1 fighter in the welterweight division. In some people's eyes, Earl Spence is the #1 in the welterweight division. But you have to understand who has more belts, who run that welterweight division. I don't give a fuck how you ranked. The thing is that Earl Spence was the A side. He was. And you was the B side. You was. But you pretty much led us astray. That's what you did. You led us astray. That's what it was. And you right, Crump Juice, he did not negotiate in good faith. That was bad faith. Because you had that in the back of your mind that you going to fight somebody. Now, it might not be Earl. It sure ain't going to be Boots. And so I found me a patsy. All right? So he found out he knocked out 6 bombs over in the UK. And, oh, that's the one. Now, how long did it take to make that fight? I wonder. Let's go back and count. How long did he been bullshitting us? Well, you can't blame Bud, y'all. You can't blame Bud. You know, he just doing what he have to do. No, I can't blame that motherfucker. Yes, like Earl Spence said, we could have fought back in November. Don't give me that. I'm not buying it, y'all. I'm not buying it. I don't care who talk. I don't care what show they talking on. I'm not buying it. I don't care if you in the LDBC or not. I'm not buying it. Shit. OG, we know Bloodline look like how many stories. Okay, okay, yep. He negotiated bad faith. And people change vacation times, bought hotels, airfares, all lies. Right, and that's not fair to them. That's another thing. That's not fair to the people. That's not fair. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You shouldn't do people like that. Now, here Earl Spence putting everything on hold. And who's the dumbass that tell Earl Spence to take a tune-up against Rolly Romero? Earl Spence, this just food for this just just for information purposes. Earl Spence said, no, I want Terrence. Rolly is not about to get no easy, undeserved payday again. Or undeserved payday again. That was his words. Quote and unmotherfucking quote. That was his words. He said, I'm not about to give him an undeserved payday again. And why Rolly? He at 140. Man, Earl said he wants Terrence Crawford. How many times the boy got to say that? Damn. And you don't have to be a Bud Crawford fan. You have to be the Earl Spence fans to know that this shit is shady. This shit is shady. Man. You don't have to be a rocket motherfucking science. Hey, Zoo. No, not Z. Let me see. Let me find somebody. A1, who's on? Call my phone line and see can the chat hear you. If not, I'm gonna drop the link. Okay. If you don't mind, my brother, let me put the number up there. I think I reset it right last time. I don't know. Here, let me put the number down here for you. 81. Okay. Because I'm really curious what y'all think. Because am I wrong or am I right? Because I talked to 78 earlier. We had a little chat about it. I talked to Samson. We had a little chat about it. And we had a long chat about it. Okay? So I just want to know, can the people hear on the phone line? If not, I will drop that link because I am interested of what my people say. All right. What's going on, T-Bone Boxing? What's going on with you, baby? And that chat. Ow. Yes, sir. All right. I appreciate you. All right. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I got a cash app. Yes, sir. My man T-Bone. My man Zulu Line, baby. And that cash app. Oh, app. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. And Bob did say Bud is hard to deal with. Yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did, T-Bone. Louisiana finest. Yes, he did say that. He's very hard to deal with. He said that and some more. And some more. But this is possibly the biggest fight that, everybody wanted to see this fight. It wasn't no cause for that. It wasn't no cause to ask to see the books. Everybody wanted to see that fight. You was gonna get your money. Ain't nobody trying to cheat your ass. What's going on, Black Preacher Man, Sports Fan Gallup? OG, why are we surprised didn't Bud do the same to Manny? Said he wants to fight for years, then when the fight comes down, sign Bud is nothing. Yes, but a paper champion who is scared of a serious challenge. Yes, he did, really. What's up, Agent? What's going on, my sister, my queen? What's going on? All right, yes, sir, Preacher Man, you're right. And Earl turned around and he got that fight. It just didn't happen because of the eye injury. Now, one thing I can say, and I'm not no fanboy. I'm not no LWC fanboy. Y'all know I ain't. Y'all know I call it straight down the fucking middle. Don't give a fuck you LWC or not. I don't get no fuck. But the thing is, yes, Earl Spence been wanting everything he wanted. He done. Let me put it that way. Everything he said he was going to do, he did it. You can't deny that. You can't deny it. What's up, man, sons? And that super chat. He's OG. I know what Bud is going to be for Halloween. A hoe. Can you see a dark skinned hoe dressed up in some heels like Bud? Man, please. No, you know, it's not funny in a way because everybody is just tripping. You know, not y'all. I'm saying about Team Crawford. They thought, I don't know what they thought. They thought they were getting 50-50 or something. I don't know. How was they dragging their heels? Now, I don't know. You call that dragging your heels when you're putting 3 goddamn contracts to them, and you keep on saying, no, I don't, no. Then another one, no, nothing, no, no, no. Then the way it sounds, Earl, like, man, just give him what he want so we get this shit over with. That's what it sounds like to me. You know, that's what it sounds like to me. Marvin Williams, what's going on tonight? Okay, tell me, can y'all hear this? Okay. All right, all right. Yes, sir. Talk to me. This is singing OG. What's happening? Yes, sir. Okay, thanks, man. Can y'all hear 8-1? Gabe, can you hear 8-1? Say something else, 8-1 for me, man. What you think? What you think about the fight? What you think about the fight? Okay, 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 okay. No, they can't hear you. Okay. Yeah, I know, for real. Okay, I'm gonna have to drop the link because they can't hear you. Okay, all right, all right. Thanks a lot. All right, peace. Okay, all right. Okay, I can hear and I can hear it ring and everything. So I got the wrong one in there. So let me drop that. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, okay. Can you, yeah, I see it. Open it LD. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going ahead and put the link in. Okay. If y'all want to come on up, first I gotta see your face. But if y'all want to come on, I don't do this usually. Okay. You know, KQ, I don't do this. You know, I'm a self-made man. But I will do this though. I will copy this link and I will put it in the chat. Okay. There we go. Okay. I paste that hole. All right. There we go. Okay. There you go. You know what? And let me open up my other one. Hold on. Okay. One minute. Okay. Hold on. Yes, sir. So and y'all gonna come on in. And I just wanna, this is why I'm doing this. Because I just want to see uh, okay, I just want to see exactly how you all feel about it. That's all. I mean, what you all think? Is it a duck, or do you don't blame Bud? I mean, just tell me your honest opinion. That's all. Okay. Now I'm over here, and let me see. Okay, here I'm gonna replace this with a pen. Okay. So what I did was I pinned it up there in the chat. Okay, and that way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I pinned it up there in the chat. And there you go. It's already pinned. So just come on in, and that way I have to keep on putting it in there. Okay, now, Mr. Okay, Marvin, did I get you? Did I get you, Marvin Williams? Yeah, I did get you. Okay, yeah. So anyway, okay, and you know what? Don't worry, I have the phone line working in the morning. Don't worry, I just put in the wrong speaker. That's all right. Okay, just put in the wrong speaker. When you don't do it all the time, been working all long this long, you forgot what to do. But it's all good though. Hey, what? Hoop Zone, my man, and I appreciate that, man, calling in, man. All right, and check out 81 Hoop Zone. You know his basketball too, man. He's a good brother too, man, and I always see him in the chats and stuff. Good brother. Yes, sir. 81 Hoop Zone, and that chat. Yes, sir. Get that damn energy, goddamn. Yes, sir. We said, I got a question, OG. Where are them Bud fans at with saying Boots, Ortiz, or another name fighter has to be the next fight, or it's a duck? Thank you. Thank you. Had anybody heard any Bud channels? Any Bud Crawford? Hell, that's why Bernie wasn't saying nothing. Everybody like, why Bernie so quiet? Everybody saying, why Bernie so quiet? What's they got? Bernie the boxer. Why he's so quiet? Come on. Give me a goddamn break. All right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. Come on in here, baby. All right, I see you. What's
Yeah,
going
what's
on
going
with
on, King?
hey, what's going on with you, King? How you feel?
Man, so far so good, man. This Black Grass podcast, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
just wanted to speak on that. I've been felt like Terrence Crawford didn't want to fight Earl Spence Jr. I felt like it was like a Deontay Wilder factor. Like when Deontay Wilder invited Joseph Parker to
Right.
watch him fight when he fought Spooker, and when he laid Spooker out, I felt like the same thing when Earl Spence fought Ugas. You know what
Uh-huh.
I'm saying? A dramatic fashion that he destroyed him in. I felt like no man really didn't want to see him, especially Terrence Crawford. You
Right.
know, it's a shame that he just took all of this time just to do what he done. He should have
Right.
done it from the get go. It was like a waste of time for real, for real.
So basically you're saying that he looking like he want to fight. He
Yeah,
acting like he ain't scared of him. But
yeah,
but deep down he was, and he
yeah.
wasted your time, my time, and everybody else's time. When
Most
basically,
definitely.
right.
Yes, sir. And I feel like he's a hater too, man. I feel like he don't want Earl Spence to be an undisputed champion at 147. You know what
On
I'm
him
saying?
too. Right.
If you listen to when he did the interview with Sean Porter on the Porterway podcast, you
Uh,
know, he was, just bringing up stuff that didn't even make, had nothing to do with boxing. Like he just tired of the Texas boys. He from New York and everything else like that. Just trying to diminish what he's doing. But at the
that's right.
same time, if you look at Earl Spence, throughout everything he been through, they say he was a drunk. Everything, everything he been through, look what he's still doing. He going through them. He breaking people. You feel me? And nobody else ain't doing it. I feel like he's going to continue to use Earl Spence's name like he's doing right now,
Right
and he
now.
ain't gonna never fight him. He gonna fight another bum and retire. He trying to retire with two eyes, man. That's
Yep.
what I honestly feel, man.
You damn right. You got a point there, man. You got a point because if anybody with any common sense, and like I said, I'm not talking about Kell Brook eye. I'm talking about look at
August,
Peterson
huh?
eye. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
Otis eye. Look at Peterson eye.
Sean Porter,
Look at Sean.
Daddy.
I mean, if it wasn't for the trainers or coaches, whatever, the stopping the fight or whatever, their eyes would have been the same way. Earl Spence is just a hard puncher, and he's a big dude when they rehydrate up. And Terrence knew that. I don't care how elusive you are. Earl Spence cuts off the ring very well, and he's going to get to you sooner or later. You know,
Right.
he's always in shape. So I mean, and he sees that. He knows that.
Yeah,
So
that's facts.
mhm,
And I just want to bring one more point. I
sure,
feel
go ahead.
like all of this is try to diminish Earl Spence. They want him to lose his zeal, lose his drive. You know what I'm saying? They trying to kill his ambition of being great. I think
That's right.
that's the whole holdup. They already
Yeah,
knew he was a problem, and since the accident, since his
right.
surgery, he came back even harder. They trying to figure out any means necessary to stop this man, and they ain't gonna stop.
That's right. That's right, sir. Yep, man. Yes, sir. You 100% right, man. And yes, sir. You got anything else?
Yeah,
You
man. Just shout out to Black Grass Podcast.
uh,
KQKC, man. One of the hottest boxing analysts on YouTube in the world. You feel me? Forget them guys on ESPN. Tap into the LDBC. You feel
yes.
me? Hands down. You feel me? Shout out to Just Do Boxing, one of my homies or whatever.
Okay,
And
cool.
please subscribe to Black Grass Podcast, man. I interview artists, designers, basically y'all people who dare to be great, riding on that tsunami's hard, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the queen, you know what I'm saying? The
Okay.
queen of boxing, man, Carissa Shields, man.
Yes,
Most definitely
yes.
that. All
Okay,
right.
hey, you get a chance, drop your link in the chat, man. All right.
I will, man. I appreciate you, man, for allowing me to come on, man.
Hey, no
Most
problem,
definitely.
man. No problem. All right, peace.
Yes, sir.
All
Peace.
right. Yes, sir. All right. Good brother, man. And he hit on some good points. He hit on some damn good points, you know. I mean, and shout out to Just Do Boxing, okay? And he hit on some good points. And and is that a possibility? And this is what I'm asking you all today. Is that a possibility that because I have known, and I don't like keep bragging about this one because it's nothing to brag about. But I'm from the streets, all right, and I'm from the inner city, and you know how Chicago is bad where I come from, and we know when a motherfucker's bad. Yeah, we know that. Hey, I used to be a guy called Dollar Bill, okay, and Dollar Bill, you don't fuck with Dollar Bill, okay. Everybody knew that coming up. Dollar Bill will lay your ass out one way or the other. Trust me like that. Put it this way. I know how. I mean, I can I can tell you how many people ain't here today because of Dollar Bill. Now I can say that because Dollar Bill gone, but everybody know not to mess with this dude. Same way with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. You not to know not to mess with him because what he's gonna do, he's gonna hurt you. He's gonna hurt you bad. What's going on, my man? 78 Sports TV, the General. And that wow. Chat. Ow. Yes, sir. It's all good, baby. Yes, sir. He said ran late today, but ain't nothing stopping KQ, motherfucker. I see. So look through the chat. You damn right, 78. What you think? You want me to slap you again inside your head, do you? I just play it. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, 78, man. It's good, man. Don't worry about it. I know how it is, hot topic. A lot of breaking news coming about. Everybody has different opinions. That's why the link is up there. If anybody want to come on, they could come right on. So that's why I dropped the link. KQ don't drop the link, 78. You know that, right? I see you. Yeah, KQ don't drop the link, but I dropped the link today because I want to know everybody's opinion. I want to know what everybody feel. Some people say Bud is ducking. Some people feel that we've been cheated. And some people say we've been cheated out of a damn good fight, which is arguably on one of the better fights since Manny and Floyd. And that fight turned out to be a dud. Now, Terrence Crawford is 35 years old. Now, hopefully, if he's not still running, because he's using Earl Smith's name right now, because he said he's going to come back and revisit Earl Smith. And maybe they won't, of course he's still using that. And that's not going to happen right now. They still potentially can fight next year. Yes, they can. Now, of course, I need to know this from everybody. And the link is right up there if you want to call in. Come in. All right. Since the phone lines, I had the wrong speaker. But anyway, still in all, I want to know, is he ducking or is he doing the right thing because he want to stay in shape or a tune up or whatever? What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think that Bud Crawford is just a duck and he knew he didn't want to fight? The last caller, that was a good call. That was a damn good call from my last caller, and I'm looking both ways. I'm looking both ways at this. All right. I'm looking at it both ways. What's up, Ricky Williams? Come on in, Ricky. Tell me what you think. All right. Come on, Ricky Williams. The link is up there, man. Come on and tell me what you think, Ricky. Because, see, that's the thing about it. I don't know if it's a duck or he figured that, but I can't see that being a duck because, not a duck, but Earl Spence do want this fight. He sent a contract to you 3 motherfucking times. 3 times. And the third time, I don't know if he said this or not, but that's how it went. Right? Let me take this off here because the speaker, wrong speaker on there, and I can't change while y'all on. So that's what it is. That's right, Mike Biggs. That was a strategic duck. Because, see, the order to pick out this fighter, the order to go through the rankings, in order to get through who this guy is, you're going to have to sit down with his people, your people, or whoever, and make this fight. Now, how long did he have this fight going? What's up, Ron Holman? What's up with you? What's up, KQKC? What's happening with you? Ricky Williams said, duck, goose. But the LWC blames the suits. Yes. you know, the suits. Yes, it could be Al Heyman, but I won't blame Al Heyman. They revised that motherfucking contract 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. How's that Al fault? Then the third time, now, first of all, you saw what I put up there and y'all read. Earl Spence and Team Spence, they act professional. They shut their mouths. They know what they're getting paid. They know what's coming on the back end and let the suits handle it like Earl said. Now, let me play devil advocate. Let me play devil advocate for a minute now. Now, Bud Crawford, once again, he wants to see the books. Do you think Al Heyman is the type that he's not going to give you your money? Do you think this is a fight that won't sell? Do you think pay-per-view, never did anything? For PBC never made no money off the pay-per-view? Is that what you was looking for? Like BLK, a company, just a startup company? Is that what you gonna replace? Are you kidding me? What's going on, baby? What's happening with you? That's my guy right there. We got G5_Gabe, baby. What's happening?
Man, what's going on?
Yes,
Singing
sir.
OG, my brother. How you feeling?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. What you think? What's going on here, man? What's going on here, man? I want to hear.
Man, I think it's like a couple things. I mean, I think a lot of people in boxing, they might not necessarily be 100% scared of a fighter, but they
Right.
have reservations about like the outcome of the fight. So I think they think of what could happen rather than taking that chance.
That's right.
And putting their skills on display. And I think that's what we got going on with Bud. I always felt like it was very optimistic on the fight, because if you really want to fight somebody, it's not going to be a keep switching of how you view the fight. You know, you want it, then 60-40 your favor, 50-50 or no fight. Like, it's too many narratives and loopholes. Like, what do you really want? You know what I'm saying? You weren't even looking for him at first when you first came in the division, but fuck all that. We talking about now. You know what I'm saying? That don't matter. So as of over the last few years, man, it's just back and forth energy. Then now he calling your name, you get silent. But when he wasn't saying your name, you was big boy tough. The energy was way different. So if y'all pay attention, look at Terrence Crawford energy before Earl started getting hot on his heels, and look at it when Earl was actually calling his name. It's a big difference if you pay attention. Because he was big boy pants, Earl pull up your panties, all this shit. But doing that, you remember all that energy, all that Oklahoma energy. Where is that shit at?
Right.
Now when the walls closing in and the shit got real, now he realized Bomac, your sister, your nephew, anybody connected to you can't go in and fight Earl Spence for you. Only you can. So all the shit that y'all say, drunk and all this, and he this one-dimensional, he slow, all that. He bottled all this up. And Bud, you got to be the one to answer for that shit, not nobody else. So not necessarily 100% scared, but he had reservation about this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he a skillful fighter, and like, damn, you can potentially beat this man. But do you believe you can beat this man? That's the thing, though. So to me, I think he kind of shit the bed on this one, because you wasted time. Like, people was looking for this fight. You got Earl think he gonna fight you, but if you was gonna go another route, don't drag this on, because now you leave a bad taste in not just Earl Spence mouth, but the suit's mouth. Now you think you gonna go do this fight and then come back and get a deal with PBC? They not fucking with you, bro.
Right.
You can cancel that. If you got 3 contracts sent,
and
you didn't answer them in one other way, they not coming back to do business, man. You can cancel that. So Earl and Bud, they not fighting. Y'all can scrap that. Throw that shit in the trash. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Earl is not gonna go back and try to fight this dude. He been at camp focused on him. Throw that shit in the trash. Now we'll see if Earl try to get Virgil or Boots or one of them. I mean, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what we wanted. So now, you know what I'm saying? This is a bad move, bro. This is a bad move. I hate that because Bud is a talented fighter. Talented fighter. 1A, 1B, that's Earl and Bud. However, anybody put it, that's at your own discretion. I'm never doubting Terrence Crawford's skill. The movement of a man. Nah, man, that shit just don't line up. You know what I'm saying? Stand on your word. If you're gonna fight this man, let's get it. If not, quit dicking the fans over putting up a facade, and you already know you want to go a different route. Because when people just do this, they just didn't think of yesterday. He been had this in the clip for months now. You know what I'm saying? He wanted his name to stay hot and relevant because Earl shit is gonna keep bubbling. So he did like this. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna take the fight, but I know I'm going a whole nother route. And I just don't like that, man. If you weren't gonna take the fight, just don't take it. Just say I'm out. Do that months ago, so everybody had time respectfully to pick another opponent and keep on going forward. That's just bad business move, man. And that's gonna hurt him in the long run.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, G5. Okay, I got a few people down here at the bottom, man. And
I'm good,
man. Yes, sir. All right. So have a good one, man. And I thank you for coming in. All right. All right. Okay. We got another one coming in here. We got my man D Ray is up in here. What's going on, D Ray? What's happening with you, D Ray? Yes, sir. Who is this, my man?
Oh, this is YG, but go ahead. You letting D Ray talk first, or you want me to talk first?
Oh, okay. No, go ahead, D Ray.
Go ahead, YG. Go ahead, YG. I appreciate you, though, bro.
I appreciate you for letting me on.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm just confused because Spence said he was taking the easy route, and now that after he finally beat Ugas and got the third title, he said he was coming for Crawford next. Now, all the guys he fought, the previous 4 fights he had, everybody had guaranteed money. Why do they wait till they get to the Crawford fight to say, nah, we're not doing guaranteed money? So he wants to see the books because he wants to sign off on what they spending the money on. Because if you only getting back in money, you don't want to wait till after the fight and then they start saying, oh, we spent money on this, we spent money on that, we spent money on that. That's just foolishness to me. And to say that Bud is 35 and for him to sit around and to wait for Spence and them to make up their mind to finally see, do they want to make the fight? No, you got 10 million on the table. Take that fight. If they want to make the fight next year, make it. If not, then move up and fight the winner out of Jamal out of the Charlo and Kasazu fight. Because why is Bud gonna hold his career off to keep chasing Spence when obviously they don't want to make the fight? Because they make a whole bunch of foolishness, like all of the stuff that he had to sign off of. None of the other fighters had to do that, and none of those fights are even bigger than this fight right here. So why would you wait to the undisputed fight to say neither fighter is going to get guaranteed money? Of course Spence is comfortable with that because it's his company. Knows.
Wait. First of all, now see, that's another myth, because ain't no fighter, especially Bud, gonna take no guarantees. And plus his nephew said that was not true. And plus Spence did want to fight. His company did want to fight. I mean, you sending 3 contracts over, that's saying what? Let's make this fight happen. So that's how I look at it. I understand. Just 1 second. What's up, Crump Juice, baby? He said EJ was right, smoke and mirrors. All right, I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. All right.
I understand that part, but we don't know. You can send 3 contracts over, but what are the 3 contracts looking like?
See, we don't know.
See, that's the real smoke and mirrors. Right. When they send 3 contracts over, how bad was the first contract that they sent that they had to send another one? And then at the end of the day, they still putting up the no money up front. That's a whole bunch of BS. How you gonna? This is the biggest fight in the welterweight division.
But that's not true. That's not true.
It's not the biggest fight in the welterweight division.
No, not that. I'm talking about no money up front. I don't know why people keep saying that. His own people said that's not true. But go ahead. Though. Go ahead.
All right. So if that's not so what was the next thing that was holding up the fight?
But I think Bud Crawford, I think they pretty much didn't want this fight from the get-go, really. Now he said that he wanted it more than Spence, but I think Spence is, he's the one that been quiet, book side, been pretty much going back and forth, this and that. And Spence just say, let the suits handle it. Now, maybe this one question is why I'm asking. All right, do you think it's the promoters, or you think it's Spence, or you think it's Crawford? Who you think?
I think it's the promoters, because at the end of the day, I believe in my heart that they really want to make the Spence versus another PBC guy to guarantee that those titles are going to stay in PBC.
Okay.
That's
what I think. I think maybe that Al Haymon was thinking, look, I want you to sign a 2-fight deal. And maybe Bud just saying, no, I don't want to fight one time, maybe. I'm just throwing that out there. And the PBC want them belts to stay over there. That could that be it?
The funny thing is about that, I was saying he would have to, at the bare minimum, he was gonna really, to be honest, he was gonna have to sign a 3-fight deal. Sign up give EJ the rematch, and then the other fight would be so you could get the winner out of the Charlo and Costa Zoo. I feel Charlo's gonna win that. I don't think Costa Zoo signed the PBC, but I think Charlo's gonna win that, and then that would give him the straightaway to get the Charlo fight.
Okay. All right. The Charlo fight, okay. But I think they still have time to fight next year. I think so.
No, yeah, I feel that way too. That's why, to me, I was saying that was smart to take if they dragging their feet and they not take the 10 million now, spank old boy over here, take that 10 million, and then see what they want to do for the top of next year. If not, you still be able to move on to 154, and by then that'd be ironed out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
what's going on?
If you really look at it,
okay.
One more last before I go. I'm about to say, if you really look at it, the pressure is more on Spence than it is on Crawford, because everybody was talking about Spence. How can Spence move up when his trainer trains the champion at the next weight class?
I don't know.
So he if you really look at it, Spence really has to kind of make these fights more than what you could, because where do he actually really go after that? He don't want to fight Keith Thurman. I don't like.
He probably fight Stanionis.
This Stanley, instead of fighting Boo Tennis, right?
Right, because he got to fight. He can fight his mandatories. He got 3 mandatories.
And ain't Boost one of his mandatories?
Yes.
So he's gonna go the easy route again, and none of y'all gonna say nothing about him taking another easy route.
Well, Boost don't want to fight him right now. Boost don't want to fight him right now.
Oh,
that's not Earl. But
Boost said he don't want. I swear, Boost's last fight, he said he wanted the Earl Spence fight. When did that?
They're on the same side of the street. That's not gonna happen. They're not. Now Boost is not now. Let me correct that. He's only a Showtime fighter. He's not a PBC fighter. He's not signed to PBC. He just a Showtime. He signed a Showtime, but he's not signed to PBC. But Earl Spence signed to both. So I think Earl, which rightfully so, he was going to unify and move up to 154. Now, what I hear is Jamel Charlo. Now, of course, they're not going to fight. Maybe they could have fought. I don't know. I would have. But anyway, I think Jamel's going to move up too.
I don't see. I think Jamel's going to stay with, because
he's undisputed too. He's going to move up.
The middleweight division is all up in arms. You can't even get those guys to fight each other. So what would be the sense of him moving up when he can stay at 154, be undisputed, and these next few fights, these next few challenges coming up, they all pay-per-view fights. If he fights Crawford, that's pay-per-view. And the rest of the guys that want to move up, those are pay-per-view fights. I'm surprised that they didn't put the Costa Zoo fight on pay-per-view, but the rest of these fights coming up about to be pay-per-view fights if he stay at 154.
You mean Tim Zoo? You talking about Tim Zoo?
Yeah. I keep calling him Costa Zoo, right?
That's his son. Yeah.
The Zoo fight, but I definitely appreciate you letting me
Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. I just want to hear everybody's idea what they think. That's all.
And I definitely want to stop in what you call it when they do book the Spence fight, so we could chop it up to see who he pick next. I hope he do fight Boo Tennis though.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the standing on this.
You know what? Both of these guys got egos, and who knows what can happen, and that'll be a good fight too. Still, there's a lot of fights that can be made. This ain't the only fight. People don't understand. There's a lot of fights can be made. So, but let's see what happens. Let's see how it play out. All right, and I appreciate you coming up, brother. All right, I appreciate you coming up. All right, who want to go next? D-Ray?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, that was great content by that young man, bro. He brought the fire. I appreciate that, man. Got me over here being quiet.
Okay. I wonder did you fall asleep, man? So go ahead and tell me what you say. All right?
No, hey, I agree with everything he said, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I appreciate your chat, KQ, because even though you and the majority of the chat have a different of opinion, y'all still allow, you still allow me to come on here and other people to voice our opinion. That's why I tell everybody, smash the like button, subscribe, and share on all the platforms.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not like that. I'm a different type of dude. Let me get this, your main being. I'm sorry, my brother. He said Bud couldn't fought in March, June, and July. He used Earl. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, go ahead, D-Ray.
Yes, sir. Well, I just want to say that, I thought that it would have been a better business move to maybe have fought in June or July or something like that to put the pressure on PBC and EJ to make the fight, because obviously what the way it looks to me is that they was like, there's nowhere else for him to go. The man just said, okay, look, I'm just about to go grab 10 million. I mean, how you like me now, bro? I mean, if he can get 10 million for a dude that I've never seen fight, right? And then we have what a lot of people like to call the biggest fight in boxing. I don't call it that. I'll call it the best fight in boxing. But it has but it has an expiration date, because next year sometime, bro, I'm gonna be saying, hey, I want Haney and Shakur or Tank. You know what I'm saying? That one of them fights can actually be the best fight in boxing, because like.
What'd you say? Oh, you got cut off. Hello. D-Ray. Okay, somebody else can go.
Hey, KQ.
Yeah, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man, this is Chris, man. Chris Walker.
Bless you, what's going on, Chris? How you feel?
Hey, man, I'm blessed, man. Appreciate your grind. Appreciate your time, all that you do for boxing, man. Appreciate you very much.
Hey, thanks, bro.
I think the thing that I'm seeing is that when you go back in time, you see that Terrence won all the belts at 130, 135, come up to 140, come up to 147. Now he's a promotional free agent. So we think at that point, with him being a free agent, this fight should have been easier to make. But now it's harder to make because he is a free agent. If he had been signed to PBC, if he had been with Top Rank, this fight would probably already have been made. But since he is a free agent now, that's something that we can't dismiss. His free agency is blocking this fight. Him being a free agent, and I'm not saying I like it, I don't like it, but it gives him the right to say, I don't want the fight. I'm gonna step away from the fight. Not only that, but the fear of injury, the danger of this fight also.
Right.
But him being a free agent is allowing him to fight this Russian that he's going to be fighting in another month, 2 months from now. He can walk away from any fight because he's not signed to any promotional company.
Right.
The key point is this man is not bound by any promotion, so he doesn't have to fight. So that gives him an excuse. That's a convenient excuse because he's a free agent. He doesn't have to he doesn't have to sign the contract. He can send the contracts back. If he was signed to a promotional company, those lawyers would be looking at those contracts and they would make him fight.
Yeah,
they would have to fight. So thank you for letting me come on, man. That's the point I want to make. You can chew on that one. Talk about that in the chat as well. With him being a free agent, is this the reason, along with the danger of the fight, is that the reason why he's pulling out of this fight? Is he trying? And another point, is he taking other fights to wait out Earl Spence? Is he taking other fights to also
right? Because he fought
right.
Sean Porter fight, right?
Right. Is he taking this fight to put pressure on the PBC's team? I don't know. Maybe not. And like you said, someone said earlier, maybe he's just doing this as a retirement deal to just fight 2 more fights and just get out.
Yeah. 35.
Yeah, hey, man, I appreciate you.
Hey, I appreciate you coming up, brother. Thank you. All right. All right, brother. It's on you.
Patiently waiting, man. Patiently waiting. How you doing, OG?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. How you doing?
I can't complain, man. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, sir. I can.
All right. So first and foremost, I want to know I am a Devin Haney fan, and I am a stan of boxing. Okay. I'm not a fan of Earl Spence, and I'm not a fan of Bud Crawford, but I do have 2 eyes, and I am a stan of boxing. So
I heard that.
What I say may sound biased, but like I said, I have 2 eyes.
Okay, so give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, brother. Crumb Juice, what's going on? He said, OG, ain't nobody going through another sitcom making him fight with Bud. Bud screwed himself. All right. That's my man, Crumb Juice. Okay, go ahead, brother. All right.
Me personally, man, I think what this fight comes down to is pretty much money for me. At the end of the day, when you look at Spence, like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't think nobody is just going to be willing to want to fight Earl Spence. Like, if it ain't about money, you ain't finna just want to go fight the body snatcher. Like, who wakes up and be like, hey, I want to test my skills to get my body snatched by this man? If only way I'm negotiating the contract with Earl Spence because I want to pay that. I know what that man brings to the table. So, me personally, that's what I'm thinking the fight is primarily about. And I understand why Bud, if that's the reason why, that'd be the reason why, the fight takes so long. Bud want to get probably as much money as possible because this man can possibly end you, like, period. Like, I don't care how much skill Bud got. Like, this man walk through your skill. Like, he has that power to walk through your skills. Like, just like Devin can take away your best attribute, skills, when people don't realize skills is a bunch of things. Like, it's not just one thing. Skills is a bunch of things. Like, if you got a man who can walk that down, he's not like Devin can take away your one thing. He can take away all your shit. Yeah. With body shots, body snatcher. Like, come on, man. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. It may seem like I'm a Spence fan, but at the end of the day, I have 2 pair of eyes. And Spence Spence, yes, Crawford is very talented.
Call it down the middle. Call it down the middle. Yep.
At the end of the day, he will get his body snatched. And and that's just where I stand, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother, coming in. I appreciate you listening, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. All right. Peace. All right. Yes, sir. So we heard a few comments. We heard a few opinions. And of course, I know that don't change a lot of people's mind. And yes, it could be that Bud want to stay active. It's been a long time since he fought. The last time he fought, what, 21? Or Sean Porter? Sure, maybe it's that. But I doubt that. I think that sometimes as fighters, like G5 Gabe said, we all, no fighter is scared of another fighter. But you have to understand, Bud Crawford is 35 years of age. But then again, how long will this fight go again? Like Crumb Juice said, sure, you can fight for prime on Black Prime, and the net is $5 million, and that's what they're gonna have to do. Buy the money, not borrow the money, kind of, and that's what's gonna happen. All right, we got my man Ricky Williams up in here, baby. What's going on, Ricky? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, OG? Triple OG? What's happening?
Man, what's happening with you, man? What you got on this, man? What's going on, man? What's going on with Bud? What's going on with Earl? What's going on with PBC?
What's going on with what else? PBC?
Yeah.
Who
fault is it? Who fault? What's going on? What's the stall? Why now is no fight?
Because Bud never wanted to fight.
Okay.
Just the truth of the matter, Bud never wanted to fight. How can you say How can you say you was negotiating in good faith when you was negotiating with another party?
There you go. That's what I said about good faith. You got to negotiate in good faith. When you're in the back of your mind, you're not. You thinking about negotiating with another team. You know? So yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
First and foremost, y'all know how I feel about this, man. This dude never wanted to fight Errol. Everybody keeps saying a fighter not scared of another fighter. Fuck what y'all talking about. Men are scared of other men.
Okay.
Men are scared of other men, right? It's funny how people want to look past the patterns that Bud Crawford have. So he getting 8 figures for a guy nobody's heard of in the last 8 years. Sounds real familiar to me. Sounds like he getting overpaid for a weak competition, just like he was at Top Rank to me. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Bud is getting it the way he always wanted to get it. That's part one. Part two, and I'm going to say it on your platform because I said it on my platform, and I don't care who said it. It's just funny to me how some people in this boxing community had a narrative and switched it on a dime, and then we get the announcement that that Bud Crawford not fighting Errol Spence, and the people that's happening to carry the fight is the same people who that person or these people in partnership with.
Yep. I hear you.
That's just funny to me.
Yep.
Right? So if y'all been paying attention, and y'all supposedly and this would I ain't gonna even say that. This is what I'm gonna say. KQ, and I'm gonna leave it at this, right?
I know.
I'm not supporting this fight. I'm not.
I'm not calling this fight either.
Right. I'm not buying it, and I'm not paying for it. Right? Because you know why? You know why?
What?
And I'm gonna tell y'all. And I made a live on this today. Make sure y'all check it out. This could have been something dope. This could have came out like, hey, look. You know what I'm saying? The fight with Errol didn't happen, but hey, we got our hands in boxing. We can make some shit shake. We can make some shit happen. But that wasn't the story, was it? The story is, oh no, we don't know shit about boxing. Y'all the fans, right? It's just business. They was trying to do Bud a certain way. Y'all trying to protect the narrative. Now it's the suits, right?
Right. Right. Exactly. That's what they said. Right.
Who benefits from this right now? It ain't the fans.
Right.
We done supported the shit off the money. I ain't gonna say we because I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for me, right? I done supported this shit off the muscle that you my fucking guy, that I rock with your team.
Right.
But these type of deals don't just happen. Y'all knew, somebody knew. Right. Well, all the while y'all feeding the boxing public bullshit. Y'all ain't no better than ESPN or DAZN or the rest of these motherfuckers.
Yep.
These the facts.
Yeah, deals don't happen overnight. Yeah.
Right. Y'all need to be real careful about who y'all spend y'all money with and who y'all use y'all attention with. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But hey, get this shit out y'all head about he fighting Errol in 2023. Bud's not fighting Errol.
That's what I said too. They ain't gonna never fight. That's what I think too. Yeah.
Bud's not fighting Errol. He don't want that work with Errol. He want exactly what he signed up for at Top Rank twice. He want easy fights with big paydays.
Yep.
This is what he been giving you. This is what he gonna continue to give you. Y'all keep buying bullshit. Y'all do it all the time anyway. That's all I got, KQ.
All right, Rick. I appreciate you, baby. All right, yes, sir. That's Ricky Wayne. What's going on with Romero Harris in the building, baby? What's happening?
Hey, what up, OG? I just wanted to come through it, you know what I'm saying, give my little two cent and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I mean, we already have the historical data with what's going on with the two fighters. You know, with Bob Arum already said he's hard to do business with.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people was doubting that, thinking that it had something to do with black and white. Well, we come to find out now that's pretty much what it is, because we sent 3 contracts over, right?
3 contracts, yeah.
From my understanding, he didn't even respond to any of them, or at least the last 2.
Last two, right? Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just to me, that's showing your intentions or your unintentions. Like he's not even showing like all the talking to me is like I don't know. That's the one thing you learn. You know what I'm saying? As a young man, is the only thing you have in life when you have nothing else is your word,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know Earl to be a stand up guy so far to do what he said he gonna do.
Right.
He's
And
at
he
that
always
point
did.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's at that point where he said he would be,
Mm-hmm.
and now and he said it. He said when I do complete the task that I'm gonna complete, we're gonna see what the holdup is. And now we're at that point, and I can see me myself what the holdup is. I don't know about anybody else. And of course, to some degree, we all have impartiality to the fighters that we like. But this right here is like an unbiased type of situation. You can kind of just see it right down the middle if
Uh,
you know what I'm saying. You're looking at it with an honest pair of eyes.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, so let Crawford go ahead and go up to 154. Let Mel go ahead and crush his skull off. I mean, I don't really think this PBC is going to give him that
No.
contract either, because
No.
if he couldn't make good on the contract that was going to make him a lot of money, how he going to make good on this one?
Right. Yep.
He don't want to see Earl. No, he don't want to see Mel. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna ever deal with Bud again. Now that PBC they're not.
No,
So no,
he
no.
he burning bridges, and that's what they taught us not to do growing up. Don't burn
Right.
any bridges. You never know when you might have to go back across that thing.
Uh huh. Yeah.
But
Now
yeah,
they okay. Now Coach K saying that David Anderson has scheduled fight November the 10th. Let me see, like November the 10th. Okay. I guess Miguel. Does it happen? I don't think so. Bud Crawford is supposed to be fighting him December the 10th. He's gonna turn around and fight a month later. So I don't know. So
where they getting the 10 million from? Because I'm trying to figure out a pay per view that costs $40, and he be averaging like less than 200,000 views or somewhere around that.
see
That
that
ain't even 10 million. That ain't even 10 million in itself. How you gonna get 10 million?
that's what I'm trying to figure out myself. And you know what? That's a good question because he's fighting in Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, that's
Right,
his town, and he still, that still is not gonna equal out to 10 million. Now
10
the amount
million. Who's
right.
forking up this kind of money?
And this is a startup company. And of course, the
Right,
zone when the zone started up, the zone was handing out big paydays, but look what happened to him. But let's forget about the zone. What about Triller? Not Triller. What about Mickey Bay and of course Terra Farmer? They was about to fight and they didn't even have enough money to pay them. So they didn't even have the fight. And Farmer was gonna say, "Well, I'll go ahead and walk out for 100,000." They still didn't. They didn't do that.
they didn't have the money.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure that shit out. Either how you gonna get 8 figures? 8 figures? And you think PBC is gonna see that and say, "Okay, we'll give you 8 figures too"? No, So I don't know, man. I don't know. Only thing I'm saying, a lot of people was depending on the fight. So
Right.
and I know a lot of people pissed right now. Everybody's so mad. I get it. Because it seems like we've been played. That's all.
Exactly.
Like we've been played. Yeah.
At this point, we just I'm just changing my focus back into watching the fighters that's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all because I've been watching boxing since I was a little boy, and this like remind me of what happened with the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. I mean, we know that was Pacquiao and his side fight, but you know what I'm saying? We got the same thing going on. The fight that a lot of people want to see. We want to know who the best. We all
Right.
have our personal pick, but the fight still got to happen if it's going to happen. But
Right.
with this right here, that just whatever this tomfoolery that's going on between
Mm.
he, who, and whatever, it just makes us feel like the fight not going to happen, and then it's losing steam. We're losing interest. That's hurting the
Right.
money. That's hurting the money right there. So if
Yep.
Crawford pulls out and he thinking that he gonna get more money in the future, that guy know nothing about business.
No. Nope. because you're losing steam. Everybody losing patience. People say they don't give a fuck no more and all that. Now, Blue Blood, I see a guy say Blue Blood involved in it. No, Blue Blood not involved in it. Okay. Blue Blood just a partner of that, pretty much a silent partner. You know, they got like PBC got 100 investors in there and stuff like that. So no, he's not sitting there in the board meetings and things like that, you know. But I can see where you get that perception from, but you know, he's partners with them. That's all. So all right, go ahead, brother. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, go ahead,
Yeah.
Romero. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's all I wanted. Just share my little 2 cent. I agree with the last guy that was on though. He for me he was representing a lot of the points that I see. I didn't want to duplicate what he was saying, but basically yeah, that last gentleman who was on he hit some fine points when he was on here.
Okay. Okay.
But
You
yeah,
know,
shout out to you. Shout out to you. I love what you're doing. I come through when I can. I've been busy with this move lately, but
right.
I'm up in here.
Okay, brother. I appreciate it. All
All
right. I
right.
appreciate it. And thank you for coming in, man. Hitting the link, man. I appreciate that.
All right. No doubt, OG.
All right, peace. All right, all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Different opinions. Different opinions. Yes, sir. Different opinions. Yes, sir. Coach K said BLK Prime partner with Murphy Media Distribution. Okay. That might make a little sense, Coach K. Coach K. Might make a little sense. See, BLK ain't nothing but a startup company. All right. I don't want to down it because Blue Blood, I think he put some investment. I don't want to down it. Okay. I don't want to down nothing to deal with, making boxing better. Okay. But $10 million, somebody's going to take a hit. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if Terrence Crawford get in there and get hit by a lucky shot, that's it. That's it. Now, I don't think they're going to ever fight. I'm with Ricky Williams. I don't think they're going to ever fight. But when man, no. If he get hit, that will go down the drain. Shawala, what's going on, my sister? What's going on with you? She said, I don't even care. I have spent nothing on a fight that never came to pass. I refuse to get upset all this time. We had enough stress on life. I'd be damned if boxing stressed me out. Oh, hallelujah, sister. Oh, I'm doing a lot, baby. All right, you tell it, sister. All right, that's I heard that. But yes, sir. And I'm like Ricky Williams. I'm like G5 Gay. They ain't fighting. They ain't gonna fight. They ain't gonna never fight. Because and I'm like G5 Gay. Ain't no fighter scared of another fighter. All right, let's just put it that way. All right, but another fight, we know, you can potentially get hurt, and you see what this other fighter has done. So and you especially you don't move like you used to move, but it is what it is. But I just want to know what everybody think. And I usually don't open a link up, but I'm a one-man show. What's up, Knockout Boxing 86 TV? What's going on with Josh Sanders? I see you, 86. Yes, sir. What's going on with you, baby? All right, Jonathan Life, what's going on? But you know what? Don't y'all lose y'all damn minds over this, okay? Because think about it. We got a lot of fights that have been made. We got a lot of fights that going to be made. We got a lot of fights in the lower weight division. We got a lot of fights in the upper division. Right now, Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz. It said it been confirmed, but it hasn't been confirmed. But they are in negotiations. That's a fight right there. So, now, Bud Crawford better be careful. All right? And I'm talking about his next fight in December. Because if he get hit with a shot, because, we all one punch away from being champions if you get in that ring. Not we all, but, they all. All right? Any one lucky shot, just like Green Machine, put him down. All right? He's 35 now. Reflexes get slowed down a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that will happen, but first of all, this fight has been devalued already between him and Earl Spence. And now, I don't think they're going to ever fight now. Now, what? You think PBC going to go back and do business with Bud Crawford? No. It's always do business in good faith. Now, when you talking to two different people or negotiating, and then you stay smart as shit what I showed y'all at the beginning of the show, then, hey, oh well. But I understand what Bud doing. I understand very clear. You've been inactive for a long time. The last fight you had with Sean Porter. I get that. You haven't fought on the bright lights in a long time. I get that. And you don't want to go in that ring and face a powerful puncher like Earl Spence. I get that. But you better get this. PBC is not going to fuck with you no more. PBC is, man, Now, I understand now. Do you understand why he want to see the books? He want to see the books to see if the back end, do they actually make that type of money? Or is he going to get his money or whatever, whatever. But I think PBC took it personal, whatever, but I get what he was trying to do. But when have you ever known PBC not to, first of all, pay you what you owe, or a fight that magnitude at that time, or it still would have been big right now, today. But like Earl Spence said, we could have fought in November. Now, I told y'all yesterday on my live stream, I told y'all, I said, mighty funny that we haven't heard nothing from Terrence Crawford. He got sent over the third contract. And Earl Spence, now, he didn't say this, but it seemed like he kind of saying, well, give him what he want, and let's get this shit on. This is what I'm thinking he probably said. And this is what Blue Blood said he probably said too, And they sent the third contract over pretty much. And don't forget what I showed y'all earlier. He said he agreed to all the terms. So what's the problem? So there you go. But don't lose your mind over that shit. All right. All right. Now, the link is up there if you want to come in and hit the link. All right. All right. My phone line, I'm sorry about that. I had the wrong speaker up there. So would have had to call in, but I just went on and dropped the link, so if you want to hit the link up there, it's pinned up there at the top. If you want to hit it, come on in. What's up, Black Preacher Man, sports fan, Caleb once again. And that chat. Yes, sir, Black Preacher Man, sports fan, Caleb. What's going on, baby? He's an OG question. Is the WBO sanctions it? No, did they sanction this fight? No. Bud went out and sought out this fight. Because Bud is his own promoter right now. He don't have a home. So that's what he did. Sugar, fantastic. What's up, sugar? What's up, sugar, fantastic? And that chat. Stephon, what's going on, baby? What's happening with you? Salute to you, and I appreciate you, sugar, fantastic. Always showing up, showing love, baby. All right, Stephon, what's going on, baby? And that chat. Yes, sir, my man Stephon. He said, why in the hell is a country brother from Nebraska afraid of a country brother from Dallas? Bud needs to be ashamed of himself. Because that motherfucker breaking eye sockets. That's why. Well, I don't think no fight is scared of another fighter, man. Like G5 said, and Ricky Williams, he came up and did a beautiful job on that, and I understand where he was going, and I know he didn't want to go too far, because he's on my channel, but I do understand where he was going with that. I don't know if y'all know, but I do. Okay, but since so and I respect him for showing respect. And yes, we saw Kid Austin last night, and that was Drummer for Life. Saying he's OG. Anyone talking about Kid Austin today? No, that's right. Let me say something about that brother. All right. Yes, Kid Austin did a fine job last night. All right, he did a fine job last night. He pretty much got him out of there in the first round, and I'm proud of the young brother. Floyd Schofield, name, they call him Kid Austin, and he stopped Rojas. Then Rojas didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight. Guess how many punches he threw, y'all? 2. 2 punches in the first round. All right, let's see who's up in here, baby. We got Sean T coming up in here. All right, what's up, Sean T? And who else we got up in here? What's going on, Marco? What's going on with you, baby? What's happening?
Hey, what's
Hey,
going
what's
on, my brother?
happening?
All right. How y'all feel? All right. Okay.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Go ahead, Sean T. Since you first, go ahead. What you
All
got,
right.
man?
Well, what's going on, my brother KQKC from Inglewood? You know that's how we doing it. You hear
Yes,
me?
sir.
73rd and Morgan right here. You hear me?
Okay. You down there by Stag, right?
Yeah, that's why I went to straight up.
Okay. I'm on the other end at 69th and Morgan. All
All
right.
right, yes, sir. Down there, where Ken and all of them used to be on Racine. I know what you're
Yes,
talking
sir.
about.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right by Wentworth and all
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, man. But I just wanted to say, man, this don't make any sense with this Terrence Crawford guy, man. This shit is insane crazy. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
Like my thing is, if you know you were gonna fight this guy, Avanesyan or whatever his name is, like, why string us along? You know what I mean? And even when Spence came out and with that tweet saying that this nigga been stalling for months and whatever,
Right.
I knew something was going on then, you know, and later on in the day, we find out that this dude has changed his mind and decided to fight somebody else, which, and I'm gonna make it kind of quick, like, I've been watching boxing for a long time, and this reminds me of the same scenario with Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield with their the first encounter when Tyson pulled out and decided to fight Buster Douglas as a tune-up. And we all see how that turned out, you know?
Right.
So my thing is, anything could happen in this fight, whether it's a headbutt, whether it's a cut, like why risk? Why risk this big fight that we all been waiting for, but fighting somebody who you just think you're gonna walk over, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. I'll pass it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you coming in, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All
right. What's going on with you, brother? Talk to me, man. What's happening? What you think?
Oh, well, I'm on the side of Spence. You know, I've been watching this for a little bit. I've seen how this is unfolding. And in the negotiations, Terrence Crawford, he was saying that he's not getting what he deserves. Right.
Okay.
And you're right. He don't want to get what he deserves. And that is a knockout. All right. So in negotiations, he's thwarting that around because he know what's coming. But the thing is that, you know, he's an excellent fighter and he just doesn't believe in his skill set. That's what I'm getting and gathering from this, because he's a very braggadocious, boisterous young man.
Right.
You know, he's very confident in his abilities when it comes to certain situations.
Yes.
And I've been looking at all of the roll-ups that I saw in 2017 with Spence going to Omaha, you know, when he had on that red hoodie and that gold chain.
Right.
And it was up in there. I said, okay, well, Spence is serious. And then I saw another time where he called him out in the ring, and he called him out very clearly. And it was just like, man, where's Crawford's energy? Where is he trying to match what's going on? So I figure I can read men when it comes to certain situations. And his energy has been consistent, but not going forward with taking it to Spence. So what I see on the outside is peppering with insults, peppering with propaganda movements, just peppering them with little stuff, you know, to keep us involved. You know, Terrence Crawford is a very prideful young man. He's a very, he handles his business, and he's serious about his pride. He's a very prideful individual.
Right. Yep.
So the thing is that, to me, it's just very telling that it's very hard to see that he's going to have a fight with him in the future based on just siding with Bob Arum and siding with side projects. And this side project thing that he just keeps doing just makes me unconfident that he could match Errol Spence in the ring psychically.
Right.
But physically and stylistically, I'm going to say that he's going to get worn down and he's going to get stopped by Errol Spence. I think that is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, unless he can catch him with, you know, and he can trap him with a punch, and he
Mhm.
can put him away because he got 2 bullets, 2 guns, and 1 big gun and 1 small gun. He got that jab, he got the trap, and he can set you up and he can take him out. But the thing is, I just don't think that he's confident enough to do it. I don't think that at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, man. I appreciate you, brother, stepping up here, man. I appreciate you coming in. Yes, sir.
Yeah, every time, man, I really enjoy listening to your commentary when you do live events. I'll
Uh-huh.
be up. I work as a prep cook at a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
I'll play it loud, and
Uh,
everybody listens, and they all casuals now.
oh,
So
okay.
every time the crowd go, ooh, everybody walking around like waitresses and whatnot, they go, ooh, they just repeat shit. So it's funny. It stir up the vibe at the workplace. I'm taking
All
the
right.
hood to work.
Oh, man. All right, brother. I
Every
appreciate you,
time,
man.
baby, man. I enjoy your show every time, man.
Okay. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right. Yes, sir. And
All
you're
right.
welcome anytime. All right. Peace.
All right.
All right. You have a good one. All right, all right. I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, we got my man, Savon. It's up in here. What's going on, Savon? Yes, sir. Kid Austin cut the ring off well against Rojas, and he wasn't shy of working the body and showed a lot of power. Was that what? Who does he fight next? OG. You know what, Savon? He called out Keyshawn Davis last night. And I don't know. Keyshawn Davis want that smoke. But he is with Golden Boy. Now, Golden Boy has worked with Top Rank before. So let's see what happens. But Kid Austin did a great job. I'm going to call him and tell him, but he did a great job because they said that this guy, of course, he was a veteran. He only threw 2 punches. You know why he only threw 2 punches? Because Kid Austin jumped on him. Soon the bell rung because Ronnie Shields was in the corner. Shout out to Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields was in his corner and help train. And he said, jump on him right away because he's going to try to set you up. And that's what Kid Austin did. But he was moving so fast and throwing punches to the body, then to the head, then the body. Then he finished him with that left hook, and that's all she wrote. First round, knockout, bam. It was over with. So the young guy got power. And I'm telling you right now, the lightweight division, this guy is strong. This guy got muscles. I'm talking about upper body strength. And you can see it. You can see it in his arm. And he's fast. So, wow. So watch out, lightweight division. And if he fights Keyshawn Davis, because Keyshawn Davis in my book is not that great. He's not that great. And Kid Austin will work his ass over. And when you have a lot of experience like he did, real fast. All right. Make sure the link is still up. All right. So if y'all want to hit the link, come on right on in. All right. But like I say, Kid Austin gonna give guys a lot of problems to find. He is. He'll get a lot of lightweight problems. Devin Haney's gonna be gone, and he's gonna be down there to deal with people like Keyshawn and Shakir. Shakir gonna have to keep him off of him because he's that type of guy. He's kind of short, but he comes straight forward, and he will come on and throw hands. He would throw hands, and he was doing it methodically too. He didn't go in there kind of like he came in there with aggression, but it was controlled aggression. And he came in there and he did it, put a number on this guy. And this guy, he couldn't throw nothing but 2 punches. He was trying to keep him off of him, but he couldn't because Kid Austin was all over him, and that was all she wrote, baby. And what made it so bad, I guess he just one of them kids that just don't have no enthusiasm. He didn't smile or nothing. He was like, like, oh well, it wasn't no big deal. Most people be like, yeah, this is my first time on TV. This is my own man, yeah, and they just don't have no, But he said he was shy when I interviewed him. He said, he don't speak too much. He don't say too much, and so and I heard his dad tell him, speak up, and they interviewed him after the fight, and he called out Keyshawn Davis, so hey, but let's see what happens. He called out Keyshawn Davis, and he called out another guy. What was his name? I forgot the other guy's name, but he called him out too. So, but all right. So, well, hey, it is what it is, and I appreciate you, Stefan. Yes, I do, brother. All right, I appreciate the support. Okay. All right. All right. Who else we got up in here? All right. Yes, sir. We got 817 up in here. What's going on? That motherfucker never wanted to put it on the line. Yes, sir. All right. All right. The link is still on, up and pinned. Everybody can come on in. I mean, you can come on in if you want. All right. And give me your take on what you think it is. Now, so far, we got that Bud had to do what he had to do because he didn't want to stay inactive this long. So he still want to stay in shape, and he want to revisit Earl Spence in 2023. Now, he said Earl Spence didn't want it much as he did, which I think is not true. Because if so, he wouldn't send 3 contracts over. And of course, like I told you all yesterday, Earl Spence said, listen, his team sent over the contract, ain't heard nothing from Terrence Crawford, haven't heard anything from his lawyer, hasn't heard anything from Team Blood. All right. So that shows you he's been negotiating with some other people. And that shows you that's not in good faith. That shows you that, okay, you know what? If y'all won't give me the money, I'll find somebody that will. And that's what it was. Now, of course, you're not showing PBC nothing. Because PBC, oh, well, we keep our shit, But, it is what it is. Don't get upset about it and, don't have a fit about it because, it's always another Terrence Crawford out there coming down the pipe. All right? It's always going to be another Earl Spence. Trust me. They come and go all the time. All right, look at Floyd ass. He's still trying to live the glory days, and he just can't do it. He just can't do it, damn it. All right, and no matter how hard he try. All right, no matter what's going on, sweet tea. How you doing, Mr. Fitz? What's going on? Bud could have just signed with PBC. Well, he could have signed with him. Now, this is what I'm gathering: is that PBC wanted him to sign and to sign maybe a 2-fight deal. Or a 3-fight deal, something like that, trilogy maybe, because maybe they didn't want him to leave with the belts. Now, this is what other people are saying, not me, all right? This is what I'm hearing, so, I mean, could it be that PBC wanted him to, force him to sign or no deal? It could be that. I don't know. But some people say it's the promoters. I don't know. But what I do know is when you negotiate in good faith. Good faith. Now, you don't negotiate when something on the table and you go out and make another fight. Now, he said, and y'all seen what I showed before the start of the show. Yeah, of course, he said that, okay, maybe I come back and maybe he be ready to fight me. Well, I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. Because Earl Spence was ready to fight you. All right? Earl Spence was ready to fight you 3 times. He sent the contract over. What's going on? A1 Hoop Zone in the building. What's going on?
Seeing OGs decided to pop in real quick, man. Call myself I call myself a veteran casual, so I don't know as much boxing knowledge as all the rest of my great brothers do. I know one thing: a duck is a duck if that motherfucker quacking, man. Because from a common sense standpoint, no matter which side of the fence you stand on, how in the hell can people still defend this man? The stuff this man is out here doing, bro. Like it's already skating uphill trying to defend Bud to begin with, but damn, doing this, like, and these people still out here finding a way, like, man, they should be in like politics or politicians or something, bro. Because I'm like, they can spin the narrative and run with it and literally sit there and believe that the bullshit coming out their mouth more so than anything. It's crazy to to sit and watch these people still trying to blame EJ for the fight not being made, but don't want to hold this man accountable.
Yeah, I understand that. He sent the contract over. He called him out in the ring. I mean, what else? Damn. He said, I don't get it. I don't get it either. How can you do that? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. And I was gonna say, like you said earlier, not to repeat it or regurgitate it, but it's like, how the hell you get a contract sent to you 3 times, but y'all still saying this man didn't want the fight?
Right.
Make that make sense, man. And like I said, I'm the king of make it make sense. And this is something right here, man, that I'm kind of mind boggled about. I'm like, damn, I'm questioning if I'm human or not. At this point, these people still try to sit here and defend and argue and stand on this man, stand 10 toes down about this man and saying, oh, he right and he justified for doing it. Okay, if he right and justified for picking another fight, why are y'all not crucifying him or calling for Bud or calling for Boots or Ortiz like y'all was doing for EJ, saying, well, if he not gonna fight Bud, he need to fight this person, that person. You ain't heard a peep out of none of them people's keeping that same energy, bro. And it's insane to me to sit back and look at it like, okay, y'all not gonna say not one word. Y'all ain't even whisper saying, what about Boots? What about it? What about Ortiz? What about this person? What about that person?
Right.
They ain't said nothing. Like they quiet as church mouses about
it. Man, yeah, you're right. You're right. Man, so
because them whole ass niggas been scared.
You know what? I do know this though. I do know this that I don't think PBC gonna ever do business with him again. So I don't know what he thinking and what he thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. He was just gonna fight this guy and go back and renegotiate? No, that ain't happening. I'm gonna tell you right now, this ain't no damn game. This ain't no game. And now I think the thrill is gone. Like BB King said, the thrill is gone, baby. All right, it's gone away. So now I'm gonna tell you something. If Bud Crawford get hit by something stupid in this fight, and he get knocked out or knocked down or even a knockdown, that would devalue him anyway.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, be careful what you wish for.
But you know what they're gonna say, OG? If he get knocked down, they're gonna say, "Oh, he was waiting on the EJ fight, or he was training for the EJ fight for the last 14 months." They gonna spin the narrative on EJ one way or another. And like I said, man, he attaching himself to EJ name to stay relevant at this point, man. Because it's like if he not fighting EJ, who else he gonna fight? We see who he fighting, the local weatherman.
Yeah. So, all right then, brother. Yes, sir. I hear you though. Okay. Yes,
that's
sir.
all I had on OG. I'm gonna get back to playing with my two kids.
Okay, I hear.
Yeah.
All right. Yes,
I appreciate y'all, man.
Okay, I appreciate you, man. All right. All right. We got my man. Excuse me. 817. We got Shawala in that cash app. Oh, app. All right. And we also got my man. Tony Tone in that cash app. Oh, app. All right, 817. What you got, man?
Oh shit, OG.
What's up, man? What you
say
got,
what? Say the worst thing you could have did was put this link up here, OG. I wasn't gonna give. Look, I wasn't gonna give nobody else the time or the energy. You hear me? But I listen. We know what happened, and if you don't know, let me break it down to you.
All right, go ahead.
He walked into the negotiations with that fight and that bread on deck.
Okay.
Wow. I don't think y'all heard me. Wow. He walked into the negotiations with that deal already in the tuck.
Woo!
How in the world? Let me ask y'all. How long ago was it when Blue Blood signed Brian Norman Jr.? Oh,
wow!
Wait a minute.
Oh, shit!
Oh, wait a minute. Lord have mercy. I don't think the congregation hearing me. He already had this shit in the tuck. Why you think the $20 million number came out? He walked in with this $10 million. PBC told him, fool, you just made 6. That was your biggest upfront guarantee. He said, well, say, listen. He said, well, peep game, y'all. I already got these motherfuckers to pay me 10. So if they believe I'm worth 10, y'all got to be able to pay me 20. They say, fool, looking at your pay-per-view history and what you done, you don't even deserve that 10 that they gave you, fool. Here's what we prepared to do then, right? Since we can't give you what you want up front, we'll give you a flat 35% on everything, from the rooter to the tutor. This dumbass nigga say, well, Okay, at 35% on everything. Long as I know what that 35% is, I'm good. I say, nigga, how the fuck we gonna give you a number on something that ain't even happened yet? We can give you projections on what y'all done combined.
Wow.
Or
I'm thinking about
we can stick to our model. Pay you a little bit up front and you catch the back end. This nigga knew this going in. He knew this going in. And listen, who Boxing Lives were on YouTube, right? He had no outlets. None. Right?
right.
This was in the tuck.
You take
Blue Blood is one of the only people in this motherfucker that can take the blow and do damage control. He put him in the same position Bob was. Let these niggas do damage control for me. Blue looking at it like a short-term opportunity. This nigga ain't gonna fight forever. I can attach him to my shit.
Yep.
Get some viewers and go on. It's gonna help me build my shit. And if motherfuckers hating on me or whatever, then they wasn't really down in the first place. Oh, but why your content been lying to us and leaving us alone if you motherfucking knew it? But then you're gonna say, oh, they wasn't real? No way. Because it was an opportunity for me support the brothers. But blame black people for not getting the fight with Earl before. One of his many motherfucking excuses. But oh, when he needed a nigga, he found one to use. And now Blue Blood credibility on the line. Because if you've been watching his lives, he been controlling the narrative or trying to.
And let me ask you something.
Oh, I guess everybody got a price.
Let me ask
Oh,
you, let me ask you something. Have you ever been wearing big fish hats and stuff yet? Have you been wearing that lately?
man,
Big
say,
fish?
OG, I walk around with that shit stamped on my chest.
No, I'm talking Blue Blood. Has he been wearing it?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. You ain't seen none of that. You ain't seen none of that. And he been laying the narrative for you, boy. What they did and what they didn't offer. But then it come out that you just showing the fight. So they brought the bag to you to show. So what does that mean? You wasn't sitting in that room when they was negotiating. So what does that mean? Whatever Bud sold you, you bought with that bag that he gave you. And now the job is to control the narrative. And now you can use your personal relationships to levy against it. Now motherfucker got to figure out, damn, do I support Blue? But I don't want to buy that bullshit fight. But we supposed to support the brothers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, listen. This motherfucker knew he was never going to take the chance. He was telling y'all in so many words as we went along. This ain't nothing he wanted. This is what we wanted. And he found the easiest opportunity to turn away. And these motherfucking niggas out here will still tell you David Avanesyan,
Ricardo, you can hit
is
the link
working.
up there. You can hit the link up there, Ricardo, if you want to. All right. The link is pinned to the top. Yeah, you can call in. I mean,
So
chime in. Go ahead.
how many months he had to get ready to fight this boy? And y'all gonna tell me he gonna fight David Avanesyan and turn around and revisit it in February? You think a nigga gonna stick around for a hope? We already seen what you doing. And I told y'all this nigga was a narc. Ain't now time you can sue a white man in this kind of climate that we in today and still walk in his shit, use his facilities, fuck with his people, and like everything cool.
Wow.
Drop the lawsuit. Man, say, y'all keep giving this nigga a pass, bro. That motherfucker dead to me. Like, straight up. I ain't even want to talk about this shit. Because I ain't even really want to say nothing about Blue. Because I understand where he at.
Right.
Right? He taking a little bit of money. Fuck the heat. I'm taking the bread. I'm trying to build a business. These broke ass niggas don't understand. Nah, we understand. It's just your integrity was attached to it. So now your ass is sullied now. Now motherfucker looking at you with a side eye now because they've been watching you for 3 months talk about this motherfucking fight gonna happen, this, that, and the third, and you knew behind the scenes that it wasn't. And I understand for business purposes you couldn't say shit, but why the fuck was you putting out the content? Why the fuck was you leading everybody else down the line? Now, y'all didn't want me to click this motherfucking link today. It's all good, though. It's all good. Listen, in this climate that we in, you see how it is in politics? Ain't shit else different. It's easier to believe a lie than to go find the fucking truth and face it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out the way, OG, but look, let me tell y'all something. When a motherfucker show you and tell you who they is, believe them the first time. The very first time.
Wow.
He done shown us for, 10 years that his mouth say he that guy, but he don't move like he that guy. And don't trust every motherfucker that smile and say they your brother. I'm out, OG.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, let me see your face, man. Turn your camera on for me, Jerome. Okay. All right, give me 1 minute, Jerome. All right, Sheena, in that chat. She said for the collection plate, Cook 817. Ooh, wee. I appreciate you. All right, and we got one more here real fast. Just 1 second, my man. All right, we got Elijah. And that chat. Oh, I appreciate you, Elijah, that super sticker. We got T-Bone Boston. And that chat. Yeah. Ow. All right, go ahead, my man. What's going on, Jerome? What's happening?
What's good, KQKC, and salute to everybody in the chat, and salute to 817 who gave a tremendous speech about what's going on, because he hit a lot of things on the button.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, he did.
And I use this analogy. I believe it was on BF TV show, because the thing is, they're saying that he agreed to no guarantee and 35%. And he's supposedly looking for transparency and wants to see how much money he's making. Well, we don't know what that number is going to look like yet. You can't ask for 35% of something that doesn't exist.
Right.
That's just like, and this is the example I gave. This like if you get hired to a job and that job is paying commission, right? And then the boss tells you make 35% commission on what you make. And then you tell that boss, well, let me get 35% on my first commission check. We don't know what that is. We don't know what you're going to sell yet. You know, we don't know how much money you're going to bring to the company yet. Like, I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to give you a check based on what we project you're going to do? No. Right. That's not how business works. You know what I'm saying? So I don't quite get it, you know, but you know, it is what it is. And of course I watched Say Jones live last night, and I learned some new information about, you know, the types of contracts and things like that So, maybe there is something in there that I don't quite understand, and that's possibly so. And maybe here's a way that you can pull up those numbers and you can get 35% based on those projections.
Right.
But from what I understand, if you're taking a percentage of the fight, you're getting a percentage of what the fight makes, not 35% of projections.
Right.
I mean, that's what I understand. Or maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong about that, then I will gladly bite the bullet and I'll get up here and say I was wrong. But if you're accepting 35% of a fight, you're only getting 35% of what the fight makes, not what it's projected to make.
Exactly.
So, but that's my piece right there. I just wanted to say that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because, as you can see, I got my headset on. I'm working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back to it and continue listening to the live. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thank you for the content that you do. I love your fight parties, man. I was enjoying myself with the fights that you were breaking down last weekend. I was having a ball. But anyway, I'm out of here. Peace.
All right, peace, man. All right, thank you for coming in. All right,
for sure.
All right, all right. Yes, all right. We got my man Ricardo. Ricardo in here. What's going on, Ricardo? Talk to me, man. What's happening?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. KQKC?
What's going on?
Hey,
with
man,
you,
I was hey, nothing much, man. Hey, I was just typing one of my friends, man. So I'm gonna read it off what I had said to him. My thoughts. Okay, I said, man, you don't believe this shit. They saying, laughing out loud, this is all a part of the master plan. Floyd already told us that this fight is not happening no time soon. PBC set this fight up for Crawford, and they're gonna either have Earl fight Keith or Stan Yosef. See, this is all a part of the plan for Earl and Crawford set up by PBC, because both fighters been sitting too long without a fight. So they're gonna set up quick fights for both Earl and Crawford. Then they're gonna fight in April, May, or June at the least. This is all planned out by Al Heyman. The Crawford and Spence is gonna be after they have a fight with other opponents. Then they come back to the table to make the undisputed fight happen more easier. I said Crawford been sitting out since November. PBC know that. And Earl ain't had a fight since April. These are like quote unquote tune-up fights before the real fight. That is basically all. And this has been discussed in the negotiations. Earl and Crawford already know that. This fight is coming up before the undisputed is to put money in Earl and Crawford pockets so they can get their worth for the big fight. This is all just a game. The undisputed fight between Earl and Crawford is still on. I believe that. The next in the spring or the summertime. I look up Crawford opponent and he's tough as hell. But like I say, they are both going to have fights before they meet up. The next on the hope that both fighters win these fights. Floyd said this fight is not going to happen no time soon, that the fight is going to happen sometime down the line. And that's what it's doing. I'm not making excuses. I'm telling you, explaining that to him.
Right.
Even Crawford said in one of the videos that I sent him, he had a black do-rag on and was standing in a gym when a reporter asked him, is the Spence fight gonna happen? And Crawford slipped up and said, yeah, that fight is gonna happen sometime down the line. I mean soon. Slipped up and said, see, that's what's happening now. PBC is behind this Crawford new fight deal. It's all a part of the plan. Them to get them both to fight before they meet up for undisputed. And and like I say, man, it all make business sense because for one, you gotta look at it. Don't make sense around this time of year. You got the holidays, all these football games in January, all this, And then people, they put in their income tax for January, and they don't get them back to like April, May, or June. So when people get their income tax, they ready to go to the fights and stuff. So it all makes business sense, you know, and that's where I'm at. That's what I want to say.
All right. Well said, my brother. Well said. All right.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense, man. That Al Heyman is behind all this, and this all a part of the negotiations to get both fighters paid. You know, and now they doing damage control to clean up Earl's image in the process. And they told Crawford probably don't speak on this. Leave this alone. We cleaning up Earl's image. We're gonna let you go first and introduce your fight. Then we're gonna introduce Earl's fight. You know, and if Earl don't say he's moving up after this fight, that's proof in the pudding that this was in the plans all along, and both fighters knew it. So that's why I met with it.
All right, then, brother. Okay. All right, then. I appreciate you coming in, man. Well said.
All right.
Well said. Then duly noted. All right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. OG. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. All right. Peace.
Right.
Yes, sir. All right, bro, you up there? What's going on, brother? All right, what's up? 817 next. Go ahead, 817.
Well, I hate to shit on the OG whole little soliloquy, but Earl already said he moving to 154. So how the fuck you gonna move back down to 147 after being at 154? Don't make sense. Plus, why the hell you gonna wait on a hope? You hope that this motherfucker will fight you the first time. What you gonna do? Kill yourself again for another 6 months at 147 pounds, staying in or around it to hope he fights you again? Stop that shit. I need to say this, OG. First of all, ain't nobody buying no David Avanesyan fight. So if I'm sitting in the room and I'm blue blood and this motherfucker want to drop me off a bag to put his fight on, I'm thinking, yeah, the bag look good.
Wait, hold on, 817. Excuse me, man. You got the YouTube on in the background?
I'm thinking, yeah, the bag
Who,
look
me?
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear the echo.
YouTube on in the background?
Yeah, I do. Hold on, let me see if I can figure it out, man.
Yeah, I hear the echo.
Just close the YouTube and leave the stream yard up.
Yeah, leave the stream yard up.
Just close the YouTube and leave the stream yard up.
Yeah, leave the stream yard up.
Hold on, bro. I ain't up on that like y'all is. You say just close out?
Just mute it, OG.
Right.
Oh, mute it. Okay.
No.
Or mute yourself, one of the two.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so ain't nobody buying no David Avanesyan fight. Real shit. Ain't nobody buying no David Avanesyan fight. So if you the investor, are you looking at it like, we gonna make our money back, this 10 million that we gave this nigga up front, we gonna make it back on this David Avanesyan fight and the yield from that? Hell no. Hell no, you ain't gonna make the money back on that. So what fight are they gonna make the money back on? To Eric.
Right.
It's
Well,
Earl
be 36 years old next year then. By that
No,
time.
I'm not talking about Earl. I'm talking about Crawford, OG.
Crawford.
I'm talking about yeah. So he'll be 36. So think about it, OG. What's guaranteed money in this boxing game? The Mexican money, right?
Right.
So who the hell is Mexican and in the WBO rankings? And then arms reach? Virgil Ortiz?
Virgil, that's on.
That's the only name. That's the only name you might see this motherfucker fight in order to bring them back a return on their investment. Otherwise, they just gave this nigga some money because they ain't gonna never see that money back.
No.
On no David Avanesyan fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So if I'm blue, yeah, it sounds good to attach him to my shit, right? But I know I mean, what I'm banking on is that people gonna trust me and bypass all the Terrence Crawford bullshit and buy the shit because it's me. Boy, stop. Right. Boy, stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So sell that shit to somebody else. Ain't nobody paying for that shit, especially after they didn't get the fight that they wanted to see. And you were stoking the fires on the fight that they wanted to see. All the while knowing it wasn't gonna happen because you was embedded in business with them. Whoa. Man, stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit, man. Say, bro, look, these motherfuckers in the chat, all these motherfuckers in the chat, oh, man, how he gonna know anything? He ain't on the teams. Motherfucker, the shit happening right in front of your goddamn face. Right in front of your face.
All right,
So
man.
no, ain't nobody buying no David Avanesyan fight. You got to think about it. If you're an investor, right? If you invested some money in a motherfucker, right?
Right.
You know, it's kind of like you, man. Say, I don't even want to put it out like that, but say, bro, you got to make sure that motherfucker that you front to work to, you got to make sure he gonna bring you back your shit. Don't nobody just front out work and don't look for the return, bro.
Right.
So I mean, common sense. He not getting it there. Where the hell is he getting it from? When the hell are they gonna get it for the investors in order for it to make sense for them? Man, say, all right, man.
You crazy as hell, 817. All right. Okay, I appreciate you, man. All right. All right. What's going on, Matt? What's going on with you, baby? All right.
Nah, man, I gotta disagree with the brother before the last brother, man. These jokers, you know, everybody giving Bud a pass, man. You know, you got to look at it like this. This fight right here was retirement money for both of these guys, man.
Right.
Legacy, undisputed, everything. And the build up and all that been going on for years for these brothers.
Okay.
So why would they
hold on 1 minute. Okay, this is gonna be the last one, okay, y'all. Okay, because yeah, this is gonna be the last person. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so why would you not take this fight when you stand to make more money in this one fight than Bud probably made his whole career? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless you scared. And then here's the thing about it. When I say, you know, legacy, undisputed, plus money, it's going to be a rematch. These two fights, they can just sell out and be done. You know what I'm saying? Right. So why would Al Heyman, brother was saying Al Heyman behind this and this, Al Heyman about the money. Why would you take the chance of taking a tune-up, losing, and then this fight don't even make no sense no more as far as the money it could have made?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the only other answer is Terrence Crawford scared. I've been saying it for the longest. He been riding high, hell of a fighter. But dudes know what it is between each other. Terrence know he's stepping up and taking on more than what. Now he dominated the lower weight. He the man. He riding the height. But when you get in that ring, you got to show and tell. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, you got all these great support and everybody behind you. When you get in that ring, everything is exposed at that point. There ain't no logical answer on why this man, you never heard about him asking for nothing to be disclosed or transparent. Any other fight before this, man, no, he can't lose. You're going to make more money in one fight than you made your whole career. What brother wouldn't be in line saying, hey, look, man, we can do this next week?
That's right.
Unless you scared to get in there. And that's what's happening, man. I'm going to end it with that. Bud scared. His fans, if this should have been a clear message to them that this man don't want to fight him, period.
Yes, sir. Yep. You're right. You know, that's how it boils down to me. Yes, sir. Well put, brother. Well put. All right. And I thank you for coming in, man.
All right, brother.
And I thank you for your comment. All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Thanks a lot. All right. All right. All right. Man, hell of a show, man. Hell of a show. Wow. Man, that was a hell of a show. Man, oh, man. And listen, one thing about it, everybody had good comments. Everybody pretty much putting it this way or that way. But I can't see PBC dealing with Bud Crawford. And I think Bud Crawford knew what he was facing. I think Bud Crawford knew that, hey, if I get in here with Earl Spence, he is a different type of fighter. All right? This ain't no Ndongo. Hell no. This ain't no Ndongo. So, no. This ain't no old Cal Brook. No. This is Earl Spence. This motherfucker is taking body parts. I mean, this is a guy that punches hard. This is a guy that goes to the body. This is a guy that comes forward. This is a guy that's a pressure fighter. This is a guy that would cut off the ring. I mean, he's athletic. He's strong at the same time. I mean, so he got a jab. I mean, all this you think about. All this you think about. So when you think about something like that, man, hell no. No. So, and I think he had, I think he had a problem with that, you know. So, hey, I mean, I'm sorry, my fault. Okay, yeah. So I think he had a problem with that, you know, and I think, you know, and this will happen. So, and Blue Blood, you know, I think, hey, you know, I don't know what to think right now. But get your money. That's all I say. Get your money. I ain't mad at him, but he's trying to explain to it and things like that. So, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, I mean, it was said Canelo did it right. They said on Blue last night. They said it has some way and somehow it's gonna be Canelo fault. This ain't Canelo fault, y'all. Yes, sir. People think Bud is scared, but it's not a matter of him being scared. Okay, Midwest boxing. It's not a matter of him being scared. And like the young man said, that men know men. Okay, so why should I take a difficult fight and somebody throwing me 10 million right here? I mean, I haven't fought since, first of all, I was thinking about that too. You finna get in there and fight Earl Spence. Yeah, Earl Spence been in the ring lately. Well, not lately, but in April at least. You ain't been in the ring since 2021. So, and that was last year, almost a year. So, I mean, it is what it is. We got hoodwinked and bamboozled. That's all I'm gonna say. We got hoodwinked and bamboozled, and we got fucking led astray. That's all I can say. You can't blame Earl Spence. You can't blame him. You cannot blame him because he negotiated in good faith. You cannot blame him. He negotiated in good faith, so you can't blame him at all. Now, of course, like 817 say, and many other people say, look, Bud Crawford negotiated in good faith. Bud Crawford, what he did was he came straight in and he pretty much negotiated, but he was negotiating at the same time with somebody else. That's all. It is what it is. And who knows how long that been going on, how long he been thinking about that, so I don't know. Now, Midwest Boxing said, okay, he said, I'm blaming PBC. Okay, it could be PBC too. But at that last contract, and I'm just, and nobody say this, I'm just kind of like putting that out there. Like, it sounded like they were just saying, you know what, fuck it. All right. It been 2 contracts sent to him because that shit costs money to send, this and that back and forth. So listen, let's get him more this boy what he want. All right. Even Blues said that last night. Let's get him what he want. Just fuck it. Come get tired. Right. But he didn't take it. So now obviously it got a bad deal. No, it wasn't no bad deal. Like his nephew said, ain't nobody gonna take no money, no guarantees. But I think it was, basically, Bud Crawford just didn't want to go, or didn't want Earl Spence to go undisputed on his ass. That's all. So, so I mean, ain't Al Heyman don't do no business no different than Bob Arum. Shit, y'all know how Bob did, and Bob was right. Y'all coming down to find out Bob was right, but it's hard to deal with, and you can find out he don't sell. Now, of course, I think they being smart having it in Omaha, and that way, he might get a little sales, but still, Omaha ain't no boxing town. No offense against Omaha, but Omaha ain't no boxing town or nothing, So, but hey, don't forget to hit that like button, and I thank everybody for coming out today. This was a pretty good show. All right, I really have to admit that this has been a great show, and I thank everybody for hitting that link that I put up there. I usually don't do that. Usually I go ahead and do my thing. But thank you all for coming in. All right. And man, and that and Chief Venue too. Oh yeah, and the Chief Venue too. Cause Omaha ain't got no big arenas, do they? I might be wrong, but I don't know. So but it is what it is. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in the Cash App. I appreciate Shawala, everybody in the Cash App. All right, and thank you all, and I appreciate you all. And Miss Fit, hey Miss Fit, I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? All right. So, but and anyone said why you didn't tell me you had your channel up and running? I didn't even know. I had to find out last night. Yeah. So, but hey, one thing about it, I'm gonna keep it 100 here. you know, and I appreciate hearing both sides, you know. But you know, it's you know, you got one side saying one thing, one side saying the other, but it's always the truth. And like I say, you know, what comes out of the dark comes to the light, whatever they say. All right. So I mean, that's what I think. So, but I appreciate it. Jerome King. I appreciate you coming up. But a Bud can't even fight in the Cornhusker Stadium. Wow. Okay. Yes, sir. And I appreciate you. Blog Grass Podcast. All right. So, but I appreciate you. All right. So, but with that, that's all I have. Boss fan, what's happening with you? Yeah. Yeah, PBC is more heavily invested in Canelo than their own fighter. Well, no, PBC not a Canelo will fight for PBC. You know, PBC don't have nothing to do with Canelo. Teach. I think what you was trying to say is that when they were trying to make an offer to him, they would know because they knew that he was pretty much sales. And they were gonna match their people up with him at that time. They were trying to catch the big fish. You know, but no, they don't have nothing to do with Canelo. Canelo is a free agent promoter. Yeah, he's a self promoter, rather. You know, he could walk away from the zone right now. So that's what it is. And you won't see him till September anyway. So he don't even have to come back really. But nah. He's not with PBC, but it is what it is. So, all right, let's see. All right, look, 817. All right, 817 got one more thing to say. All right, okay, what's up, 817?
You goddamn right. I got one more thing to say. Quit trying to compare Canelo to this broke ass nigga, to this nigga that don't sell. Quit trying to compare him. Canelo can fight a tomato can, and the Mexicans gonna pay, and they gonna turn out. They don't do like we do and steal and stream it on my ass. They're gonna go to a bar. They're gonna have 80 motherfuckers at the crib, and they're gonna put together $1 a piece. We don't know how to fellowship like that, and they understand that. So quit trying to compare Canelo to Bud funky ass. Bud ain't never turned out no shit. He ain't never filled nothing up. But that shit out in Omaha, and he ain't filled that up. That's why they taking that bullshit fight out there. Because they trying to see what? Some kind of motherfucking return. I keep trying to tell you niggas. But because I ain't got ESPN next to my name, it don't mean shit. But I'ma say it again. Canelo brings a return. That's why they can offer him an upfront bag. They know what the number's gonna do. That 35% deal, that flat deal on concessions, every goddamn thing, guess what? It was gonna be more than Bud ever fucking made. Yeah. Jesse, BF already showed us alone on the numbers that the motherfucker earned 20% in an Earl fight with what he's already put out. He would make at least $12 million. Whoa, 12 million.
Wow.
Put together they pay-per-views and do the numbers. BF already showed it to us, and numbers don't lie, just on those quote-unquote projections alone. So if the projection's telling you, if your projection's telling you that you're going to get more than that $10 million bag up front for a weak-ass David Avanesyan fight, then what is it really? It's not about the money. It's, are you willing? That motherfucker wasn't willing. He walked in with that $10 million bag, that $10 million deal. That's what he used for leverage, to get more upfront money. But they didn't hit the number that he wanted. But they said, motherfucker, you can't just reach in our pocket and write yourself a blank check, seeing as though you don't bring back no fucking returns. I'm going to say it again. Blue Blood can say, Blue Blood can say, hey, man, they got a lot of money. They should have just gave him whatever to make the fight for boxing. But it's easy for him to reach into somebody else's pocket and tell them what to give. But they telling the man, look, bro, we do business. We don't, this ain't no fucking giveaway sweepstakes.
Right.
And now them investors that gave Bud $10 million, they over there sweating, figuring out who the fuck can he fight so we can see some of our money back. And Bud running off like the puppet master, saying, I gypped these niggas for a $10 million bag. I'm finna go slap around this motherfucker and then figure out if I want to keep fighting or if I just want to retire.
Yeah.
And
Man.
you gave this nigga $10 million. Yeah, y'all be Bobo the fool out there. I won't be. I'm out the way for real, OG.
Hey, drop your link, man. Drop your link. 817. Drop your link in the chat. Okay, a couple people want your link. To your channel. All right. Send it on YouTube. All right. Okay. Yeah. Drop your link. Yeah. Drop your link in the chat. Everybody wanted your link to your channel. All right.
For sure. I'll drop it in the chat, OG.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate you, OG.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. That's it for KQKC Boxing Network. And that has been a long show. I usually don't do it unless I'm calling fights. But I think this was a special subject that we had to tap into today. And I know everybody's going to be talking about it. But, keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Okay? And like I say, this ain't the only fight. Okay? We got a lot of fights on the table, especially the fights I like. All right, like Chocolito and Estrada. They come in December the 3rd. All right, I can't wait to see that fight. So just keep an open mind, and we still got a lot of fights available. All right, we still got a lot of fights coming ahead. And don't forget, Earl Spence still can fight anybody, basically. All right, now he ain't fighting Keith Thurman. Y'all can say what you want. He hate that dude. They can't make him fight. All right. So, Miss Pitt, what's going on with you? All right. Appreciate you coming in. And I appreciate everybody coming in. And there go my man a link. Everybody got it? All right, it's right there. I got it highlighted for you all. Make sure y'all subscribe to 817. All right. And I thank everybody for coming in. I am KQKC Boxing Network. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe right now. Come on Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time. And yes, if there's a fight on, which I think it is Saturday, I will call that fight. And also, now, of course, we will have a call-in show Saturday morning. Now, if I ain't got that working right, then I do this what we did tonight. All right, that was today. That was kind of fun. All right, what's today? Friday? Yeah, I might do it again tomorrow. All right, but that's not a habit. So, all right, I might do it once a week and that's it. Okay. Well, and only on certain occasions. But I thank everybody, and I think it's very important that everybody knows. All right. And once again, congratulations, Floyd Schofield, for the win last night on ESPN. So yes, sir. What's up, Doug? Right side. What's going on? I caught the back end. 817 is on fire. Yes, he is. 817 is on fire, and he's on fire, making sense. So I mean, he's making sense, and make you want to think about like, you know what? He got a point there. Yeah, because and you know what? When he said that, I'm thinking to myself, that sounds like Bud. Well, I'm going to force y'all to give me some money. All right? Because I know y'all got some. And I'm going to put my hand in the cookie jar and see how much I can get out. And, Al Heyman like, hold on, dude. This ain't motherfucking Aldi's. Okay? That's a cheap store here in Chicago. Right? Aldi's. Nigga, you ain't getting 2 for 1 over here. We got to see what you do. And what I hear, you don't make them, you don't put the asses in the seats, or you don't do well at pay-per-view, because it's going to be a pay-per-view, so they start crunching numbers. Ain't no free giveaways here, but everybody think PBC is rich. Why? Because they pay these fighters, pretty good, and they do pay-per-views, and pay-per-views, that back end is pretty good, so, but, hey, man, we got my man Knockout Boxing real fast is up in here. What's going on, Knockout?
What's good, OG? What's up to the chat? Y'all smash my OG like button and you know what I'm saying? Sub to the channel, man, and show some support to the OG, man. How everything going this afternoon, man?
Man, it's going pretty good. I'm just trying to get everybody's opinion, what they think, what they don't think, So what you think
man, I'm pissed off, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm pissed off. Terrence Crawford, a goddamn duck, man.
There you go. Okay.
He a duck, bro. Listen, man. Like at the end of the day, say what you want to say, believe what you want to believe. Here's what I know: if you serious about fighting Earl Spence, you serious about making it a fight or whatever, why the hell was you negotiating with somebody else the same goddamn time, bro?
Woo, yes.
Like if you really want to make the fight, right? If that's the only fight you want, it's the biggest fight. What he call it the biggest fight of the decade. All kind of shit he was saying, bro. If that's your focus, if that's what you're doing, how come you was talking to David Avanesyan the whole time, bro? That's why your lawyer. Remember the report came out. You know, hey man, Terrence Crawford lawyers, they ain't got back to Earl Spence's side. They revised it. His lawyers couldn't get back and shit because they was too busy doing the David Avanesyan deal. In case anybody want to know that's what was going on, OG. They was too busy ironing out the Avanesyan deal.
Yep.
So you got one man, Earl Spence, at every turn. They try to bring up Keith Thurman. Nah, I don't want that shit. I ain't interested now. I only want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford.
Right.
You got another man in Terrence Crawford that's just running around here, bro, doing a whole bunch of other shit while the shit was going on, bro. And y'all want me to believe that he ain't ducking?
Yep.
He changed his mind at every turn. 50-50 or my way, no fight. Oh, I don't want the fight. Oh, the fight passed me by. Oh, now I'm interested in the fight. Oh, the fight passed me by. Oh, Earl ducking me. Oh, no, he never ducked me. He wants to fight bad now. Now he literally, if you read the statement of him announcing this shit, I want you to understand how stupid some of his fans is. Not all of them, but like some of them. This is how he believes he can pull the wool over your eyes. He is literally telling people, I agreed to everything.
Oh, yeah, I read that, earlier.
If you agree to everything, why do they have to make changes to the contract?
That's what I'm saying. Make
that shit make sense. I agreed to everything, but I need y'all to make some changes. What? Like what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? So the man a duck, and then also OG, the same person. Bo Mac came out and told us, I told Terrence Crawford not to sign to fight Manny Pacquiao because we wanted to make sure the money was there. So you didn't trust that the money was there with Manny Pacquiao and ESPN and Bob Arum. You didn't trust that, but now all of a sudden you trust that Black Planet, BlackPlanet.com, Black Lives Matter, BET Plus, whoever the hell they are. You trust that they got $10 million for your ass though. Y'all trust them, right? And they already got the venue. We know the fight is in Omaha, Nebraska. We know everything about this fight.
Thank you.
We know everything about this fight, bro.
But
they ain't been negotiating for months, bro.
Right.
Earl Spence accused this man of stalling out on the fight, said he was stalling the fight, and his response was actually announcing a whole nother fight. He never said Earl was lying. He just like, you know what? I'm just going to announce my fight. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not with that shit, bro. I'm not with none of that shit. That man a duck. And if you call him anything but today, then shit, you know what I'm saying? I would say look at yourself in the mirror. And he doing the shit. I'm glad Shawala put that shit in the goddamn chat. And his pay-per-view is gonna cost less than any pay-per-view he's ever done, bro.
Yep.
On top of everything else. That man a duck, bro. And it's bad. And I hate it because 817 been calling him a duck for months and shit. And I've been like, nah, he want to fight too. They got to work it out. It's going and now I'm looking stupid today because that man done ducked out on the fight and he was never negotiating in good faith with Earl Spence and his team, bro. He had this shit planned the whole goddamn time, bro. That shit fucked up, man. But I'll let you get back to it, man. I had to get that off my chest because I'm mad today. It's crazy, OG. People claim they want the fight, but I don't understand why people are happy today. Some people are happy and making excuses for Bud and all that shit, while some people are upset. I thought we all, you know what I'm saying, would be upset that we ain't getting the fight that we want. But like I said, some people don't want the fight. They just want their narratives to be right, man.
Right.
They just want to be right about the shit that they've been saying. So there you go. There you have it. We ain't getting the fight that we want. And it's bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
It's straight up and down bullshit.
We're not going to ever fight. They're talking about next year. That ain't going to happen.
Nah, bro, Earl ain't finna, man. Earl gonna move up, bro, and I hate it. Yeah. I wish he, you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, like Bud Crawford this is what he wanted, bro. This is what he wanted, and he got a type of fan base that's gonna rock with him and make excuses for him, and so he ain't gonna lose no fans because they hardly had any fans anyway. They wasn't buying his shit no way, so he cool with it. He get him an easy bag in his opinion, and avoid a tough difficult fight, bro. That shit's sad. I wish we could get the fight, but. it's just disheartening today, man. But anyway, I'll let you get back to it, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get out here anyway. All right. I appreciate you, knockout. All right.
Yes, sir. Always, man. I'll holler at you later.
Okay, later. All right, all right. Yes, sir. Knockout Boston 86 TV. Good brother. Good brother. All right. With that, man, that's all I have. All right. Thank you all for coming in today. And Trill Boston talk. Oh shit. I would they'll probably go on, get ready to go on and shit. Well, anyway, if they're still here, go ahead on and subscribe to them. I mean, I'll go ahead and check them out. All right. And I went over, and I'm sorry about that, Trill. But anyway, Ashley Quan, what's going on, my sister, my grace, my queen? We had a good ass show today. I mean, almost 3 hour show. And KQ don't go 3 hours. So, all right. All right, JK. What's up, JK? Jerome King, thank you for stepping up here, baby. All right, I appreciate you. All right, I appreciate everybody that came up. And thank you all. I appreciate everyone that came in the super chat and also the Cash App. All right. Thank you. And with that, I'm out of here. And of course, I greet you with the ancient word of peace. And that's assalamu alaikum. And you all have a good one. And shout out to the almighty LDBC. And shout out to New Media's Row. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace.